Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
Hastings College basketball is on the air. And this is the Tip-Off Show. Brought to you by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. Now, here's the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Yankton, South Dakota. We're at the Simple Arena Charlie Bender Court here tonight. Hastings College basketball as the Broncos get ready to take on the Lancers of Mount Marty, a women's men's basketball doubleheader for us here tonight as both Hastings teams look to get back on the winning track after dropping games over the weekend up in Sioux City on Saturday. I'm Mike Will, got the play-by-play for you tonight. Hastings College women coming into this first game, a record of 3 wins, 1 loss on the season. They are 1-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, losing to Briar Cliff on Saturday by the score of 80-67. Broncos had a bad second quarter. They were outscored by the Chargers 26-11. And the Briar Cliff went on to beat Hastings, their first loss of the season, 80-67. Mount Marty coming in, a record of 6 wins and 3 losses on the season. They are 0-3 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. They have lost to Northwestern, Midland, and Waldorf here in the GPAC, losing to Northwestern 66-52, losing to Midland 80-68, and dropping a game on Saturday to Waldorf on the score of 69-67. Hastings is 23-10 all-time against Mount Marty in women's college basketball. Broncos winning both games last year, winning 87-70 at home, and winning up here by a score of 87-42. But Mount Marty is 10-8 all-time against Hastings here at home at the Simple Arena. In fact, the last Mount Marty win was just a couple of years ago in the 2022-2023 season, when Mount Marty beat Hastings by the score of 54-50. So a good matchup for the Broncos tonight as we look to get back on the winning track. Mount Marty, the opponents. You're listening to the Tip-Off Show here on Extreme Sports. We'll take a break, come back, and chat with Hastings College head basketball coach Gina Douglas as our pregame show continues after this.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
A couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Gina Douglas as the Broncos get ready to play Mount Marty here tonight in Yankton. Coach, short turnaround played on Saturday, now on the road on Tuesday. How's that going to affect things?
Hopefully it doesn't really affect us in a negative way. I think we're to the point right now where we just need games, and we got to kind of get in that game mode. And we've had, I think, 31 practices and 4 games. We just have kind of, just started a little bit later, and now we're going to have a whole bunch of games right around Thanksgiving and Christmas, which I'm hoping is going to be good for us, just to kind of get in the rhythm of playing and getting ready to play and, different teams and being on the road. So hopefully this will help us.
What about the ball game at Briar Cliff? We played 3 pretty good quarters, and the second quarter really did us.
It did. I think they scored 26 in the second quarter. We got out to a nice, big, easy, I don't say easy lead, but good early lead. And then the second quarter, we just really struggled guarding. And we just, we don't have that mentality yet of absolutely needing to get stops. I think we kind of still have the mentality of, well, we're just going to go outscore people. And as you know, that usually doesn't work too well, especially on the road. So we just need to be better defensively, and offensively we just turned it over too much. They didn't press us that much. They weren't too aggressive. We just had some bad turnovers that led to easy buckets on their part, and then defensively we were not great in the half court, and they scored 80 on us. We're not going to win in a lot of games where we go on the road and give up 80.
Well, we talked about turnovers during the pregame Saturday. Had 21 in the ball game, but really they didn't go on a 10-0 run or a 12-0 run. We handled it pretty well.
We did, and I think for the most part, we don't. No one in coaching likes moral victories, but I think if you look at their roster compared to our roster, just in terms of age, Breyer's just old and experienced and have won big games, and we're fairly young, and I don't know if we kind of understand the mentality you have to have to go on the road and upset a team like that. So for the most part, we handled things pretty good. It's just that we had some bad stretches that second quarter. And then there was a stretch, third to fourth, where we didn't score a lot. So it just kind of put us behind the 8 ball a little bit, and then we were playing catch-up there. But we also competed, and we had some good things. Macy had played a really good offensive game. Mariah showed some good things on the offensive end. And, so there's some things to build on for sure.
Yeah, maybe a tough team to play early in the season for a young team.
Yeah, tough team to play. And like we talked about before in the pregame, I think they had 3 grad transfers on their team, 3 kids playing their 5th year, which is a huge advantage in a lot of ways. And then you look at our team and we start 2 sophomores and a freshman, and there's just a big difference there of just maturity and knowing what it takes to win. But hopefully a great learning curve for us, and hopefully things we can pick up on and figure out tonight and moving forward.
All right, it's Mount Marty here tonight in Yankton. We know the history of this building, Coach. We're 8-10 in this building. I didn't want to bring that up, but I stumbled across that today.
Yeah, and my husband brought up a good point. We know the history. You, me, him, everyone else has been around. Some of our players don't know the history, though. So I'm hoping that's to our advantage, that they don't know any better one way or another. They didn't know that we weren't supposed to go be fire. They don't know their history in this building. So we just have to come out and just be really good to start the game and not give Mount Marty a lot of hope of just hanging around. We got to be really good to start and hopefully try to put them away early.
What do you see out of this bunch tonight?
Mount Marty is good in just a lot of different areas. I wouldn't say there's one thing that just stands out where they're absolutely great at it, but they're just good in different areas. Their post player can score in a variety of ways. They move her around a lot. They'll put her in a ball screen action. She can also score on the block, so she's a tough cover just because you can put Rachel on her, who's got some size, but then they'll put her on the perimeter a little bit. And so then it's not such a great matchup for Rachel. And then if you put a smaller post on there where you try to front her, they're going to take her to the block and try to take advantage of mismatches, and then they have enough shooters around her that it just makes them a dangerous team. So, like I said, we just have to be good from the start and not let them hang around from the start.
How do we attack this team today?
Well, I think just that defensively, like we talked about Breyer, we weren't great. We have to be so much better defensively, and we got to hold them to, at least under 70 to give ourselves a chance to win. And then offensively, I think we need to push the pace a little bit. We're not as deep with our injuries right now, but I still think we're a little bit deeper than what Mount Marty is. And I think if we could push the pace, get out in transition, get out and run, I think we're really good in transition. We just got to kind of continually push that pace all game.
What's this team really looking for as we kind of get into the Thanksgiving break and play a couple of non-conference games here? Well, what are you looking for here during the break?
Some of it is still trying to figure out our team. And in terms of, we were young to start, and then you had 2 major injuries onto it, and then now you're still trying to figure out rotations, and we're shuffling people around out of position a little bit to try to cover up some things. And, so trying to figure that out. But I just think kind of the game speed. Our young players need to understand, all right, when we say game speed in practice, this is what we really mean, and this is how hard we need to go all the time. So just trying to figure that out. And like I said, I think game stress right now is the best thing that we could ask for, and now we just have to play well. Thank you, sir.
Gina Douglas, head coach for Hastings College. You're listening to the Tip-Off Show tonight here on Extreme Sports.
You've been listening to the Tip-Off Show, brought to you by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. Stay tuned. Hastings College Play-by-Play is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco Sports, Extreme Sports.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Hastings College Basketball is brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy. And by Teammates of Nebraska. Now, here's the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
Again, good afternoon and welcome to the Laddie E. Simple Arena Charlie Bender Court. We are in Yankton, South Dakota here today for Hastings College basketball as the Broncos get ready to take on the Lancers out of Mount Marty. Again, the Broncos 3-1 in the season, 1-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Mount Marty coming in a record of 6-3. They are 0-3 in conference play. We'll get to the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. The way banking should be. Hastings will start the same way they started the other day up in Sioux City. McKenna Yates, a 5'8" freshman out of McCool Junction. Also Mariah Avila, a 5'5" junior out of Scotts Bluff. Tanis Ariando, a 5'5" sophomore out of Greeley, Nebraska. Rachel Gooden, a 6'3" senior out of Adams Central. And also Macy Bryant, a 5'11" junior out of Fremont, Nebraska. Hastings still with the 3 players on the injured list tonight. They will not play, including Riley Clavel, Bailey Kissinger, and Jocelyn Miller. For your Lancers out of Mount Marty, starting lineup will be looking like this. Stevie Fallis is a 5'5" junior out of Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Kayla Martinez is a 5'8" junior out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Emma Jarofsky is a 5'9" senior from Brandon, South Dakota. Sydney Tui is a 6'1" junior out of Brandon, South Dakota. And then you've got a 6'1" junior out of Denmark. That is Sini Bang, who's a pretty good post player. So some good size here for Mount Marty here tonight. The Lancers averaging 76 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 69 points per game on defense. Lancers are hitting 38% of their field goal tries so far this year, 29% from three-point territory, 69% from the foul line. With that size, Mount Marty out-rebounding their opponents by 5, 41-36. 15 turnovers per ball game for Mount Marty. They force 18 on the defensive end. Hastings is averaging 77 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 70 on defense. The Broncos are hitting 40% of their field goals so far this year, 31% from three-point territory, 73% from the foul line. Broncos are out-rebounding their opposition by 7, 42-35. 22 turnovers per game for Hastings, forcing 21 on the defensive end. Hastings in their black uniforms here tonight, and the Broncos will control the opening tip. The tip-off brought to you by Bob Sass Flowers, serving Hastings since 1955. And going right to work and driving the ball to the basket is going to be Mariah Avila, and the Broncos have a lead 15 seconds into the ball game. 2-0 is the score. Hastings will start off with a man-to-man defense. Fallis has got the ball. Free throw line extended right side as a pass out to Martinez. Skip pass goes down in the corner. There's a three-pointer put up there and in. 3-point field goal by Bang as she bangs one home from the deep right corner. That's a 3-2 ball game now in favor of the Lancers. Ball is deflected out of bounds here. In front of the scores table, Hastings will play things in. Just underway, Hastings College basketball. The Broncos throw the ball away. They're going to give the ball here to Mount Marty. First turnover on Hastings here in the ball game. Mount Marty has got the ball on their offensive end. Is Drowski trying to drive the ball there against the Broncos. And Macy Bryant, who will pick her up. There's a feed inside to Martinez. Her shot's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Avila. Avila down the near sideline. Tanis Ariando with the ball. The Broncos are trailing in the ball game by a score of 3-2. Ariando's pass is going to be deflected out of bounds into the nickel seats on the far sideline. Hastings will play the ball in the far side. 8:47 to play here in the first quarter from Yankton tonight. 3-2 is the score. The Lancers have got a 1-point lead. Hastings inbounding the ball, and now they want to reset the game clock here. And now we've got it really messed up. They want to reset the game clock. The shot clock is at 19. Should be 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So they'll reset the game clock. We're set as they got that figured out. Now the Broncos will inbound the ball off of the far sideline. Here's Tanis Ariando with the ball here for Hastings on the dribble. Moves it to the wing. Tanis trying to drive the ball to the basket. Draws a little traffic. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound good, and following shot is up and in. Rachel Gooden gets the offensive board in the putback. And the Broncos go out on top now by a score of 4-3 here in the first period. Balance with the ball now for the Lancers of Mount Marty. They take it to the far sideline. That's Jarowski. She drives the ball to the basket. Runs into Tanis Ariando. The ball is knocked loose and is picked up by Hastings. Broncos coming back the other way. That's going to be McKenna Yates with the ball out here to Tanis for three. Shot is up there, no good. And the rebound comes down here to Mount Marty. Now we got a foul call in the backcourt. Tanis Ariando picking up the foul. That's going to be her first team foul, number 1 on Hastings here in the opening period. 4-3. Broncos have got a lead. Avila and Rachel Gooden with a field goal so far for Hastings. Bang is throwing up the three-pointer for the Lancers. So it's a 4-3 ball game. Mount Marty has got the ball back in their offensive zone. Bang has got the ball down to Jarofsky in the corner here. Jarofsky brings it up high on the block. Free throw line extended all the way to the sideline. Here's Bang with the ball. Bang inside the free throw circle. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul is going to be called on Sydney Tui. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Lancers. Tyra Grease coming into the ball game now for Mount Marty. Grease comes in. Fowles checks out. Grease, a 5'6" junior from Aberdeen, South Dakota, averaging 4.8 points per ball game. 4-3. Hastings has got the lead. Women's college basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. McKenna Yates with the ball for the Broncos. Dribbles to the top of the key. He comes over here on the wing. Tanis Ariando. Bounce pass inside. Handled by Gooden. First turnover on Hastings. Second turnover on the Broncos here in the first quarter. Coming back with the ball is going to be Grease now for Mount Marty. They threw it deep in the left corner. Shot is up there and in. A three-pointer by Emma Jarofsky, and she nails it from deep in the left corner. And it's now a 6-4 ball game. Mount Marty is out on top of Hastings College here. Here's Avila trying to drive the ball inside. It's going to be tied up on the play here. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Lancers, and that's going to be the third turnover on Hastings so far here in the first quarter. 6-4. Mount Marty has got the lead over Hastings. Lancers come back with the ball. Martinez brings it across the midcourt stripe. They get into a Bang. Bang out here now to Tui at the top of the key. Her three-pointers put up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Rachel Gooden with a rebound. The Tanis Ariando. Right-handed dribble about waist high. Brings it across the midcourt stripe. Pulls up and shoots a 10-footer and hits it. Tanis Ariando hitting the short jumper there. She's got 2 points in the ball game, averaging 6 on the season. And the Broncos have tied the score here in the first quarter. 6-6 is the score. Tui with the ball, drives it inside. Turnaround jumper over Gooden. That's going to be no good. McKenna Yates with a rebound for the Broncos. McKenna Yates winding her way back up the floor here for the Broncos. 200 pass comes over here to Ariando. Ariando takes it on the baseline, down underneath the basket. Bounce pass down to Avila in the deep right corner. Shot is up there, no good, and the ball is brought down here by Sydney Tui for Mount Marty. Here come the Lancers back the other way. Grease has got the ball. Down in the deep right corner, a three-pointer by Martinez is up and in. They've hit 3 shots, all from the corner. 9-6. Here's the score. 3 3-pointers for Mount Marty here in the ball game. Broncos working the ball inside, and a jump ball is going to be called here. And the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Hastings. Macy Bryant got the ball on the low block, goes up with a shot, and she's tied up in the play. So the arrow goes in favor of Hastings. The Broncos will inbound. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Kernan Polk is in the ball game now for the Broncos. Polk is averaging 9 points and about 3.3 rebounds per game so far this year. Yates will inbound the ball to Avila. Shot for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Fowles. Stevie Fowles winding her way up the floor. Drives it down the lane. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Here's a shot in the lane, down around the rim and down. Alexis Motley, who just checked into the ball game, gets the field goal, and the Lancers go out on top of the Broncos by the score of 11-6 here. Hastings driving the ball to the hole. That's going to be Yates. Draws contact. She falls down, and a foul is going to be called here on the Mount Marty. Tyra Grease picking up the foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 2 on the Lancers here in this first quarter of play. Hastings will go to the free throw line. The Broncos are hitting 73% as a team from the stripe, and the first shot by McKenna Yates is up there and in. Yates 93% from the free throw line. He's now 16 out of 17 from the line this season. Next shot is up there, dances around the rim and goes down through the hole. And the Broncos are now back to within 3 points here. Early in the basketball game, 5:18 play. Here in the first quarter, 11-8 is the score. There's a shot from the deep right corner by Tui, no good. Long rebound comes out here to Avila. Races it back 1-on-3. Drives it in the hole, and the ball's going to be taken away. Taken away here by the Lancers, Fowlis has got the ball. Fowlis now down in the corner to Leah Williams, who's into the ball game, to Chewy. Ball knocked away from Chewy. She picks it up and then throws the ball into the backcourt. It's saved, but right into the Broncos' hands. Turnover number 2 in the ball game now for Mount Marty. McKenna Yates has got the ball for Hastings. Yates to the far sideline, and Bose is into the ball game. Now to Rachel Gooden at the top of the key. Over here to Yates on the wing, and she's going to be tied up on the play. He basically lost her balance there and was tied up by Stevie Fowlis for Mount Marty. Everyone was pointing in favor of the Lancers. So that's going to be a turnover on Hastings. 4 turnovers on Hastings here in the ball game. You're listening to Hastings College basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. We are in Yankton, South Dakota for Hastings and Mount Marty. A women's men's basketball doubleheader. Fowlis driving the ball in the hole. Her underhanded shot is no good. Rebound, Tanis Ariando. Now to Yates for 3. Shot good. McKenna Yates throws up a 3 ball. She's been hitting only 19% from behind the arc. She gets the first one from a long range to go down through the hole, and that ties the score at 11 points apiece with 4:07 to play here in the first quarter. There's a shot taken, an error ball. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Hastings' ball. Shot taken there by Fowlis from the baseline that wouldn't go. And now Hastings will come back with the ball. Gooden is going to check out of the ball game. Here's Gentry Marks coming in there now for Hastings College. Marks, a freshman out of Lyman, Colorado. There's a shot there by Yates. It's going to be up and in. McKenna Yates now with 7 points here in the first quarter. 13-11 is the score. Now we got a whistle out here in the 3-point territory. A foul is going to go on Mariah Vila of Hastings. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos. It's going to be Mount Marty playing things in right in front of the Bronco bench here on the near sideline as Alexis Motley will get things in. Motley to Leah Williams. Now to Martinez. Hastings in the man-to-man. Martinez for 3. Shot rattles out. No good. Rebound here by Bose. And Bose winding her way up the floor here for the Broncos down in the corner. Avila for 3. Top of the mark. No good. Falk fell down. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be, let's see, a foul is going to go here. It's going to go on Mount Marty. Leah Williams picking up the foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 3 on the Lancers. Hastings will play things in. Now the officials will discuss things down here on the baseline. 3:18 to play in the first quarter. Women's college basketball here tonight. Hastings out on top of the Lancers by the score of 13-11. As they will come over to the scorers table and make sure everything is set here. As the foul occurred while she was on the floor, so no free throws, and Hastings will inbound the ball, baseline right side, underneath their own basket. McKenna Yates will look to play things in. To Kernan Polk in the lane. Her shot rolls off of the front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Alexis Motley, winding her way back up the floor here for the Lancers. Back outside the ring. A shot for 3 is up there and in. That's Fowlis hitting a three-pointer there for Mount Marty. He's been hitting 23% of her three-pointers so far this year. She drills one here early. 14-13. Lancers have got the lead. Hastings with the ball. Now we got a foul called. They worked the ball inside to Gentry Marks, and she was hammered on the play. Alexis Motley picking up the personal foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 4 on the Lancers. Tanis Ariando comes back into the ball game now for Hastings. McKenna Yates will check out. Hastings will inbound baseline left side underneath their own basket. Marks to the ball. Now to Avila. Sends a pass inside. It's going to be intercepted. Turnover number 5 in the ball game. For the Broncos, Motley comes back with the ball. Motley now to Fowlis. Stevie Fowlis out here in 3-point territory. 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. There's a feed to Martinez around the screen. Martinez now to Motley for 3. Shots off of the back iron, no good. Ball batted out there. It's picked up by Hastings. Avila with the ball. Right-handed dribble down the near sideline. Cuts it back to the center of the floor. Top of the key. 3-pointer is no good. Rebound comes down to Motley. Motley down the near sideline for the Chargers. Rather for the Lancers. They get it ahead to Martinez. Her shot for three is no good. Rebound, Bose. She drives it back the other way. Shot good, and she's fouled in the play. Bose goes coast to coast, and she's fouled in the play here. She gets the field goal. And the foul is going to go on Kayla Martinez. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 3 on the Lancers here in this ball game. And Bose will go to the free throw line. Bose hitting 60% from the charity stripe this year. She is 3 out of 5. Hastings is out on top here. 15-14. The shot is up there. Good by Bose. Hastings out on top now. Seesaw battle here in the first quarter. 16-14. Broncos have got the lead. Hastings will stay with their man-to-man defense. Lancers will attack. Here's a pass here to Martinez. She mishandles the ball. It's picked up here by Tanis Ariando. She gets it up the floor. And shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Baker, but we've got a foul call on the rebound. Alyssa Baker misses the driving layup on the break here. And now Hastings will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 1:46 to play here in this first quarter. Polk with the ball, moves it down in the corner to Bose, moves to her right, fires up a three and hits it. And Bose hits a three-pointer for Hastings. She got 6 points in the ball game. Bose has been hitting 32% from three-point territory. 19-14. Broncos have the lead now. 1:27 to play here in the first quarter. Here's a Grease with the ball, takes it down on the baseline on the dribble, hands the ball away to Sydney Toohey. She works it inside. Her shot is going to be up there, no good. And another 2 to the whistle here. Foul's going to go on Tanis Ariando. Hastings got off to a great start in the ball game against Briar Cliff on Saturday, then had a disastrous second quarter as the Broncos were outscored by the Chargers 26-11. And that was enough to put Hastings away. Shot from the free throw line by Toohey is going to be no good. Lancers hitting 69% as a team from the free throw line. Toohey's next one is up there. She misses that one. Rebound Marks. Gentry Marks with the ball. Out of Tanis Ariando. Hastings with a 5-point lead here. 19-14 over Mount Marty. Broncos with the ball. Bose comes across the top. That's Marks with it down to the far sideline. Driving the ball inside is going to be Ariando. A shot no good. Rebound Polk. Follow shot no good. Rebound Ariando. It's no good. And finally we got a Mount Marty rebound. Sydney Toohey has got the ball now to Martinez. Martinez has it poked away. Gets it back under control. Now to Toohey. Drives the ball down the left side of the lane. Feeds down in the deep left corner. A shot taken there by Bang is going to be no good. Rebound is loose. The scramble is on left side of the lane. And a jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Mount Marty. Lancers will play things in. Here's Gooden coming in back into the ball game for Hastings. And Macy Bryant also returns. Also coming back is going to be McKenna Yates. 33 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It's a 19-14 ball game. Hastings with the lead. There's Martinez, and she can be called for the steps. Martinez just to the left of the basket got the feed, and she shuffles her feet, and a traveling violation is called here on Mount Marty. Hastings will come back with the ball. 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Bose nearly lost out with that bounce and gets her back. Now drives the ball to the basket. Driving layup is up there, no good. Ball brought out there by Grease down the near sideline. Ira Grease with the ball for Mount Marty. Bounces off a defender, throws up a shot, no good. Foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Foul is going to go on the Broncos. It's going to be Mount Marty inbounding the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Jarowski will play things in for Mount Marty with 16 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Martinez with the ball. Now they lob it inside. The ball is going to be taken away. Now Toohey gets the ball back. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Bose for Hastings. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Into the forecourt. Yates with the ball. Yates gets it outside of Vila for three. Shot at the buzzer is going to be no good. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. So Hastings will have the lead after one quarter here. Women's college basketball is the Broncos 19 and the Lancers 14. You're listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, back here at the Simple Arena in Yankton, South Dakota, 19-14 is the score. Hastings with the lead. Broncos hitting 41% early in the game, 7 out of 17. Lancers 29%. They are 5 out of 17 from the field. There's a long-range jumper from the outside there by Bowes for Hastings that hits the front iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Mount Marty. So underway here in the second quarter. Hastings with a 5-point lead. Mount Marty shooting our basket to our right. Jarofsky has got the ball, gets it to a Tui. She maneuvers underneath the basket, throws up a shot good. Sydney Tui scores. He's averaging 12 points per ball game. And it is now a 19-16 ball game. Driving the ball to the basket there, shooting and scoring is McKenna Yates. Yates off to a great start. She's got 9 points in the ball game here for Hastings. 21-16, Broncos have the lead here. There's a Tui with the ball right in front of the basket. Having problems here against Gooden. Both players fall down. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a Mount Marty ball. Lancers will play things in, baseline left side underneath their own basket. Hastings College basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. They play things in to Bang. She gets it back outside. A three-pointer thrown up there. Bingo. Nothing but twine there. Stevie Fowles hitting her second three-pointer of the ball game. She's got 6 points in this contest. 21-19 now. Broncos with a 2-point lead. McKenna Yates with the ball deep in the corner to Alyssa Baker. Brings it up high. That's going to be a Gooden with the ball. Gooden over here to a McKenna Yates. Open for three. Takes a shot. No good. Rebound brought down here by the Lancers. Mount Marty running the ball back the other way. Jarofsky dribbles behind her back to bring it into the offensive zone. There's a Sydney Tui with the ball at the top of the key. Hands it away to Martinez. Martinez down the right side of the lane. Her driving layup is no good. Rebound comes down to Bowes for Hastings. And Bowes stops inside the free throw circle. Down to Rachel Gooden out here at the top of the key, and she throws it to the near sideline, nearly threw out of bounds. Baker retrieves it. Hastings saves the ball. Bowes now for a three shot. It's up there, yes. And Bowes hits a three-pointer. She's got 9 points in the ball game, and the Broncos go out on top again by 5 points here in the second period. 24-19 at the other end. A three-pointer by Martinez is good. Kayla Martinez hits her second three-pointer of the ball game. She got 6 points, and it's now a 24-22 ball game. Hastings with a 2-point lead. There's a shot taken there by Bryant that's going to be no good. Rebound brought down by Mount Marty. Here come the Lancers, a chance to pull ahead here with a 3-point field goal. Martinez behind the screen. Martinez gives it away to Tui. Drives the ball to the basket. Left-handed layup. Good. Sydney Tui scores. She's got 4 points in the ball game. And we are tied up at 24 points apiece. 7:15 to play here in the second quarter from Yankton here tonight. Alyssa Baker with the ball. Free throw line extended right side. She takes it down to the baseline. Goes for the basket and scores. Alyssa Baker scores for Hastings. First field goal of the ball game for Baker. 26-24. Broncos back to a 2-point lead here. They feed the ball inside to Martinez, and her shot is up there and in. Kayla Martinez now with 8 points in the ball game. Now we're tied up at 26 here in the second quarter. Gooden with the ball, and Gooden throws the ball away in the Coffin corner. Thought Baker was going to make a cut down there, and Alyssa went the opposite way. Turnover number 6 in the ball game now for Hastings. It's going to be Mount Marty playing the ball in here. Hastings has nailed 3 3-pointers in this first half so far. Mount Marty has hit 6 threes. Hastings 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Mount Marty is 0 for 2. We're tied up at 26 points apiece. Women's college basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. Motley with the ball. Motley over here to Grease. Gives it back away to a Motley down the right side of the lane. Her shot up there, no good. Chewy had the rebound. She lost it out of bounds. And Hastings will play things in. In the ball game now for Mount Marty. Alyssa Moschel comes into the ball game. And now we're going to have a timeout called. A timeout called here with 6:14 to play. In the second quarter, we'll take a break with a score. Hastings 26, Mount Marty 26. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
This is Brad Musburger from VSiN. You're listening to Mike Will on Extreme Sports.
Back here in Yankton, South Dakota, Hastings College basketball tonight. Here on Extreme Sports, we're tied up at 26 points apiece. Hastings and Mount Marty. Broncos have the ball. Here's Avila with it now on the wing, trying to drive the ball inside, trying to put a girl in the air. Can't do it. The ball knocked away. And it's picked up here by Michelle of the Lancers. That's turnover number 7 in the ball game now for Hastings. Mount Marty with a chance to pull ahead. Grease moves the ball down in the corner. Williams has got it, takes it into the paint, gives the ball away to Michelle. Michelle down to a Motley. Back out beyond the 3-point circle. She drives the ball to the basket, draws contact, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Foul here is going to go on Kernan Polk. That's going to be her first. There's going to be Alexis Motley going to the free throw line here for the Lancers. Motley, a 67% foul shooter on the season. 19 out of 28 for the free throw line this year. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. That's the third free throw of the night for Mount Marty in this ball game. The first one they have converted on, so they're 1 out of 3 from the line. Motley will have one more. Shot is up there, and the shot rolls off of the right side, no good. Mount Marty has got the lead here in this ball game. 27-26. Hastings back with the ball. Tanis Ariando comes across the top. Now down in the corner. A shot taken there. That's going to be no good by Menard, who just checked into the ball game. And now a foul is going to be called in backcourt as Mount Marty grabs the rebound. Williams came up with a board, but a foul will be called here on Tanis Ariando. That's going to be her third personal foul. Tanis is going to check out of the ball game now. Coming back in for Hastings is going to be McKenna Yates. So now it's a 27-26 ball game. Lancers have got a 1-point lead, and Mount Marty has got the ball. Here's a Grease with it now. Grease to Williams, driving the ball to the basket. Her shot is up there, no good. Menard grabs the rebound for Hastings to McKenna Yates. Down the near sideline, pressured, gets the ball down to Menard. Rainbow pass down in the corner to Polk, drives the baseline, shot blocked down. Rebounded by Motley. Alexis Motley has got it now for Mount Marty back in the offensive zone. Grease with the ball. Grease against Yates, can't go up with a shot. Comes out to Aaliyah Williams. Williams at the top of the key, drives it out on the baseline. Here's Michelle with the ball, down to Motley. Shot up there, no good. Rebound brought down by Hastings. Here come the Broncos back the other way. Kernan Polk with the ball. Out to Yates for 3, shot good. McKenna Yates in position, left all alone out there. And she throws up the 3 ball right down through the hole. She's got 12 points in the ball game, and the Broncos go out on top. 29-27 here in the ball game. Bang with the ball. Bang out to Michelle. Top of the key over to Grease on the wing. She takes off, drives it inside. Shot no good. Rebound comes down here to Macy Bryant for Hastings. Broncos back into the forecourt. Here's Menard to Bryant. Bryant now to Kernan Polk to Bryant for three. Shot is up there. It rattles out, no good. Rebound Alexis Motley. She runs her back the other way now for the Lancers. Down to 3:44 to play here in the second quarter. Broncos with a 2-point lead, 29-27. Leah Williams with the ball, feeds it inside all alone. There's Alexis Motley, and she lays it in. Motley now with 5 points in the ball game. We are tied up at 29 points apiece now here in the second quarter. McKenna Yates with the ball. Bounce pass comes over here to Kernan Polk. Now to Macy Bryant. Bryant to Menard. Out here to Polk around the 3-point arc. Now to Yates for three. Shot is going to be short this time. Rebound comes down right into the hands of Grease. And we got a timeout called here by Mount Marty. Timeout is called by the Lancers. 3:08 to play here in the second quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 29, Mount Marty 29 on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here in Yankton, Mount Marty sets up in their offensive zone, and they throw the ball into the Bronco bench. 5 turnovers now in the Lancers. We're tied up at 29 points apiece. Hastings back with the ball. Down to 2:48 to play. Here in the second quarter, they lob the ball inside to Polk. Right underneath the basket, she's surrounded. Kicks her back out here to Avila on the wing. Comes across the top to McKenna Yates, driving the ball down the left side of the lane to the basket, and she's fouled in the play. Foul in the play here by Kayla Martinez. That's going to be her second personal foul. Coming into the ball game now for Mount Marty. Steve Fowlis. Fowlis checks in. Leah Williams will come to the bench. Hastings will have some free throws here with 2:32 to play in this second quarter. Shot is up there. It's going to be good by Yates. Yates has already got 13 points in the ball game for Hastings, averaging 12 on the year. He's got him here in the first half. Again, his next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Yates now with 14. Broncos have a 31-29 advantage now over Mount Marty. Here comes Bang back with the ball to Martinez. Hastings going to play a little zone defense here. Martinez on the wing loses the ball out of bounds into the Bronco bench. 6 turnovers in the ball game. Here for Mount Marty, Hastings doesn't play a lot of zone. They were in a zone nap possession there. It results in a turnover for the Lancers. Hastings comes back with the ball, a 2-point lead. 31-29. There's a Marks with the ball. Gentry Marks back into the ball game for Hastings. Down to McKenna Yates. Bounce pass goes inside to Marks. Her shot is up there. It's going to be short, no good. Rebound brought down here by Fowlis. She runs her back the other way on the break. Fowlis bounce pass tipped away from Martinez out of bounds. And they get the ball to Hastings. Last touch there by the Lancers. So Mount Marty commits their 7th turnover on the break, and Hastings will come back with the ball here. 1 minute and 49 seconds to play in the second quarter. 31-29, the Broncos have a 2-point lead. Hastings trying to bounce back from their loss on this Saturday. There's a 3-pointer put up there by Mariah Avila. Avila now with 5, and the Broncos back out to a 5-point lead. 34-29 matches their biggest lead of the ball game here. There's a Martinez with the ball to Fowlis. Loser down in the corner, a 3-pointer jacked up there. No good by Bang. Rebound comes down here to Hastings. Bose with a rebound, long pass ahead. They get it to Gentry Marks down in the corner to Polk for three. Shot no good. Rebound, Stevie Fallis. Fallis gets the ball ahead. Here come the Lancers back into the offensive zone. Fallis jump pass, far side. Martinez for three. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Two players come down. We got a jump ball called. Fighting for the rebound. Chewy falls down. Jump ball is called. Arrow pointing in favor of Mount Marty. So the Lancers will play things in underneath their own basket. 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Hastings with a 5-point lead. 34-29. Mount Marty looking to get things in. They do to Motley on the baseline. The shot's going to be blocked down there by Bose. And Bose grabs the ball. Here comes the Broncos now. Into the fourth court with Mariah Avila around the screen. Avila can't go up with a shot. Now to Kernan Polk. Across the top. Bose with the ball. Bose now to Alyssa Baker. Back outside. Driving the ball to the basket there is going to be Kernan Polk. And the shot is up and in. Kernan Polk, she scores. And the Broncos have their biggest lead of the ball game now at 34-29 with 26 seconds to play. And now we got a timeout called here as the Lancers had the ball out here in 3-point territory. Martinez slipped down the hardwood. And Mount Marty calls a timeout to save the possession. So we'll take a break. 23 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Hastings has a 7-point lead. Broncos 36 and the Lancers 29. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back to Hastings College Basketball with Mike Will.
All right, the Lancers working with the ball here in the final seconds of the second quarter. Down in the corner, Bang is trapped, and now a traveling violation is called. Bang was trapped down there. The Broncos had a double team on. Finally, a traveling violation is called on Bang. That's going to be 8 turnovers now on Mount Marty here in the first half. Hastings will now have a chance here. 9.3 seconds to play in the second quarter. Hastings with a 7-point lead. Racing the ball back the other way is McKenna Yates. Into the forecourt, Yates gets it away to Mariah Avila. Avila now to Yates. Her shot is up there. It's no good. Wouldn't have counted anyway. I think it was after the horn. But that is the end of the first half of play. Hastings will have a 7-point lead here at the break. The score is Hastings 36, Mount Marty 29. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Are you ready for some football? Come on down to Bullseyes every Sunday. We have the NFL Pro Package. Watch all of your games on the big screen all season long. Every Saturday, we have the Big Red Bloody Mary bar for $10. If you can think of it, we can build it. From pickle vodka, jalapeno vodka, and even cucumber vodka. Buckets of beer, Jell-O shots, and giveaways every weekend. The world-famous Bullseyes, across from the water park on West 2nd Street in Hastings.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
This holiday season, make every moment magical with a gift of flowers from Bob Sass Flowers. From festive holiday gift ideas to elegant holiday decorating decor to brighten up your celebrations and bring warmth to every home. Surprise your loved ones with a gift they'll cherish, delivered with love and care. Call Bob Sass Flowers or visit us online at bobsassflowers.com. Bringing holiday cheer one bouquet at a time. Located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings. Shop small this holiday season.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all three streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all three streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
It's time for the halftime show. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963.
I'm back here in Yankton, South Dakota. Laddie E. Simple Arena, Charlie Bender Court. Hastings with a lead here. Women's college basketball, the Broncos with a 36-29 advantage here in this one. Hastings had a 5-point lead after the first quarter, 19-14. Lancers came back. We were tied up at 24, tied up at 26, and at 29 before the Broncos go on a 7-0 run to end the second quarter. And that's the lead we have right now at 36-29. The Broncos have the lead. We'll get you some halftime stats brought to you by Industrial Irrigation. Reliable horsepower since 1955. Hastings hitting 38% here in the first half. 13 out of 34. Broncos are 5 out of 17 on three-pointers for 29%, and we're a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line for 100%. Mount Marty is hitting 34% from the field. They're 11 out of 31, 6 out of 15 on three-pointers for 40%. Mount Marty 1 out of 4 from the free throw line, 25%. Broncos out rebounding Mount Marty 20-18. Broncos with 3 offensive rebounds, 17 on defense. Lancers have 2 offensive rebounds, 16 on defense. Hastings with 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block shot, and 9 turnovers in the ball game. Lancers have 6 assists, 4 steals, 1 block shot. They've got 7 turnovers. Leading rebounder for Mount Marty is Sydney Tui. She has got 4 rebounds. Araya Avila has got 4 rebounds for Hastings College. And again, the Broncos have the lead here at the break. The score is 36-29. McKenny Yates leading the way for Hastings College so far. Yates has had a couple of 3-pointers, and she's got 4 free throws here in the first half. She's got 14 points in the basketball game. And Bose has come off of the bench. She's hit a couple of 3-pointers and a 2-point field goal. And she is 1 out of 1 from the free throw line. She has got 9. Raya Avila has got a 3 and a 2. She's got 5 points. 2 points for Alyssa Baker on a field goal. Tanis Ariando has got a field goal for 2. Rachel Gooden has got a field goal for 2. And Kernan Polk has got a field goal, 2 points here for the Broncos. Leading the way for the Lancers, you've got Kayla Martinez. Martinez has got 8 points. She's got a couple of 3-point field goals and a 2-pointer for her 8. Stevie Fowles has got a couple of 3-pointers for 6. Alexis Motley has got a couple of field goals, and she's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 5. Sydney Tui has got a couple of field goals. She's 0 of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 4 points. Emma Jarofsky has got a 3-pointer for 3. And Sydney Bang has got a 3-pointer for 3 points in the basketball game. So again, we are tied up at halftime. Or not tied up, it's Hastings has got the lead. Broncos have a 7-point lead here at halftime. Hastings 36, Mount Marty 29. You're listening to the halftime show, brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
All right, back here at halftime, Hastings College women, they've got the lead over Mount Marty. Scoring here 36-29 at halftime. The rest of the schedule in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, starting games at 6 o'clock, so they are still early in their games. Hastings had the early start tonight at 5:30, so we're already at halftime. Some of the other games, 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Northwestern is leading Dakota State in a non-conference game, 12-10. Morningside has got the lead over Waldorf early in their contest, 23-18. 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Concordia is leading Midland, 15-8. So in the second quarter, you've got Dakota Wesleyan on top of Briar Cliff, 24-13, up at the Corn Palace. And in the second quarter, with 9 minutes to play until halftime, Doane has got the lead over the College of St. Mary's in Omaha. Score is 22-9. So those are the games in women's college basketball. The men's schedule tonight has Midland playing at Concordia, Morningside at Waldorf, Briar Cliff at Dakota Wesleyan, and Hastings here against Mount Marty. 36-29 is our score here. Hastings College women, they've got the lead over the Lancers. Hastings actually staying up here tonight. They're going to play an exhibition game tomorrow up in Sioux Falls against Augustana. That game will get underway at 2 tomorrow afternoon. And Hastings will be back at home on Saturday for a non-conference game during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. They'll play on Saturday against Bethany out of the KCAC down in Kansas. That'll be a 2 o'clock game on Saturday afternoon, a women's only game. Bethany and Hastings We'll have the action for you here on Extreme Sports beginning at 1:45 on Saturday afternoon. Hastings College, they're going to be playing as well during the Thanksgiving holiday break. The Broncos going to be playing in Illinois, in Joliet, Illinois on this Saturday and Sunday. They'll play St. Xavier on this Saturday at 8. Then they'll play St. Francis on Sunday at 1. So many of you will be enjoying the holiday break coming up this week. Not the basketball teams. Hastings College women again playing tomorrow night an exhibition at Augustana. Saturday afternoon against Bethany at home. Hastings College men playing in Illinois on this Saturday and Sunday. 36-29 is our score here. Hastings College has got the lead at halftime over Mount Marty. That is the halftime show. The second half coming up. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
The halftime show has been brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here in Yankton, South Dakota, Hastings College basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. Of course, the state high school football championships going on at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. Had 3 games yesterday, 3 more games today. First one is already in the books, the Class C2 state championship between Norfolk Catholic and Bishop Neumann. Norfolk Catholic picking up the win over Bishop Neumann today on a score of 27-13. So Norfolk Catholic 27-13 winners over Bishop Neumann. They win the Class C2 State High School Football Championship. Broncos will inbound the ball to begin the second half. Hastings will shoot to our basket to our right. Hastings with their biggest lead of the ball game here at 7 points, 36-29. There's a long-range jumper from the outside. No good there by Yates. Rebound comes down to Mariah Avila. She tries to send the ball inside, knocked away. Avila picks the ball back up. Now she's trapped left side of the lane. It's deflected. Picked up here by Martinez. Martinez drives and a foul is going to be called. Foul here will go on McKenna Yates of Hastings. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 1 on the Broncos here in the third quarter. 36-29. Hastings College basketball action for you here tonight on Extreme Sports. The Broncos with a lead over Mount Marty. Fowles with the ball. Lobs the ball inside. Now it's going to be a Tui. Your little hook shot is up there and in. Sydney Tui scores. She's now got 6 points in the ball game. Lancers have cut the Bronco lead down to 5 now. at 36-31. Here's Tanis Ariando with the ball. Down to a Macy Bryant. Bryant goes over to Tanis on the wing on the left side. Drives the ball to the basket. Her scoop shot is up there. It's going to be no good. The ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Hastings' ball. Broncos will play things in. Tanis Ariando will trigger things in for Hastings. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Tanis ball lobs it in. Out here to Mariah Avila. On the dribble down on the baseline. Her little runner is up there. It's going to be a no good. Rebound comes down here to Martinez. Martinez down the far sideline to Fowlis. Brings it back to the center of the floor. Stops at the elbow. Gives the ball away down to Jarofsky. Down to Fowlis holding the ball. Fowlis looking. Finally gets rid of it. And the ball is going to be deflected out of bounds. Trying to take it down to Bang on the baseline. It was deflected out of bounds there by Macy Bryant of Hastings. Kyra Grease coming back into the ball game now. For Mount Marty, going out will be Stevie Fowlis. 8:43 to play here in the third quarter. Broncos out on top, 36-31. There's a pass that's going to be intercepted. Turnover number 9 in the ball game for the Lancers. Driving back the other way is going to be Yates. Her driving layup is no good. Ball ripped out of there by Kyra Grease. Coming down the near sideline, and the ball is deflected out of her hands, out of bounds into the scores table. Mount Marty will play things in. So 27 seconds left in the shot clock. 8:27 to play here in the third quarter. Martinez with the ball around the screen. Martinez drives the ball down the right side of the lane. The shot's blocked out of bounds. Rachel Gooden gets the block, and it was last touched by Martinez trying to grab the ball after the block. So Rachel Gooden gets her 8th block of the season. There's going to be a turnover on Mount Marty as Hastings comes back with the ball and a 5-point lead. Nice play there defensively by the former Adams Central Patriot, Rachel Gooden. There's a Yates with the ball. Lobs it over to Avila, left side of the lane. She takes it into the paint, falls down with the ball. It's going to be picked up here by Mount Marty. It's going to be turnover number 8 in the ball game for the Broncos. Grease with the ball. Grease trying to drive it, kicks it back out here to Martinez. 3-point territory picked up by Avila. Comes across the top to Bang. Now far sideline to Grease. Entry pass is going to be deflected out of bounds. Yates got her hands on it there for Hastings, denying the pass. Knocking it out of bounds. It's going to be Mount Marty inbounding the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 36-31. Hastings with a 5-point lead. Grease with the ball. Entry pass inside of Jarofsky, and a shot's blocked down, but a foul called. Yates picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. Team number 2 on Hastings here in the quarter. And Mount Marty is going to shoot some free throws here. Emma Jarofsky going to the free throw line. 68% for the season for Jarofsky. She's 13 out of 19 for the line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. He's now got 4 points in the ball game. We'll have the men's game coming up next here on Extreme Sports. Next shot by Jarofsky. Leaves that one short. Rebound comes down to Gooden of Hastings. And now it's a 36-32 ball game. Lancers scored the first 3 points here in the third quarter. There's Macy Bryant. Her shot's going to be partially deflected in the paint. Ball brought out there by the Lancers about Marty. Grease with the ball. A chance to slice into the lead. It's a 4-point advantage right now for Hastings at 36-32. Jarofsky free throw line extended right side around the screen. Picked up by Macy Bryant. Jarofsky has still got it. Comes to the near sideline to Grease. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kyra Grease out just across the midcourt stripe. Grease is now going to drive the ball. Bounce pass goes down in the corner, and Bryant knocks it out of bounds. Macy Bryant deflects the ball out of the hands of Bong. Out of bounds, and it's going to be at the end of the shot clock, so Hastings will play things in. Broncos will play things in here in backcourt with a 4-point lead. 6:54 to play here in the third quarter. Hastings College basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. Online on our website, x-streamsports.com, on our free mobile app. Also on the smart speaker. Facebook Live tonight. Also on YouTube, Twitch, anywhere you can find us. We appreciate you listening to us here from Yankton tonight. Hastings with a lead, 36-32. Broncos on the ball. Avila has got it down to a Gooden. Gooden to Tanis Ariando. Down to Avila. Lob pass inside. Gooden has got the ball. She's double teamed. Gooden gets it away to Avila. Puts it up there left-handed. Shot no good, and she's fouled in the play. Nice pass by Gooden. Gets it to Avila, and Avila fouled in the play here by Kyra Grease. That's going to be the second foul on Grease. Here comes Alexis Motley back into the ball game now for the Lancers. Hastings will play things in to Rachel Gooden. Good out of Taz Ariando. 200 pass back outside here, top of the key. That's Yates driving the ball. Stop. Her 10-footers up there and in. But Kenny Yates scores. She's now got 16 in the ball game. And the Broncos have a 6-point advantage again. 38-32 with 6:13 to play. Third quarter. Martinez lobs the ball inside. It's going to be deflected away by Gooden. Picked up here by Hastings. That's the 11th turnover on the Lancers. Gooden on the other end. She's fouled in the play. Nice pass inside to Gooden, and she is hacked in the arm here by Martinez. That's going to be the third foul on Kayla Martinez. Rachel Gooden is going to go to the free throw line here for the Broncos. Gooden, a 55% foul shooter in the season, 11 out of 20. Gooden has got 2 points so far in the ball game. Averages 8.3 on the season. Gooden puts it up there. The shot is good. Rachel will have one more. 39-32. Back to a 7-point lead here in the third quarter. Matches the biggest lead of the ball game. Next shot is up there. It's going to be no good by Gooden. The rebound comes down here to a Grease. Now Marty down to a Motley into the forward court. Lancers down by 7. There's a pass that's going to be loose, and it's going to be a turnover on Mount Marty, picked up by Hastings. Yates has got the ball down the near sideline. She has it knocked loose here from behind. Now it's going to be into the Bronco bench. It's going to be Hastings' ball. Motley came from behind and knocked the ball away. Into the Bronco bench, so the Broncos will play things in. Tanis Ariando looking to trigger things in for Hastings. Gets it to Gooden. Mishandles the ball. Gooden picks her back up. Now to Ariando to the basket. His shot's too strong. No good. Rebound comes down to a Macy Bryant. Back outside for 3. Yates, no good. Rebound here by Grease, and a foul is going to be called on Hastings. Rebounding foul here is going to go on Ariando. Tanis Ariando picking up her 4th personal foul. She comes out. Here comes Ann Bowes back into the ball game now for Hastings. 5:30 to play in the third quarter. Hastings College women's basketball team with a lead over Mount Marty, 39-32. Lancers have the ball. This is Aaliyah Williams. Goes inside to Tui, and we got contact made again. Another foul is going to be called here on Hastings. This goes on Bryant. Macy Bryant picks up the personal foul. That's going to be her first. Non-shooting situation, so the Lancers will play things in baseline right side underneath their own basket. They get things into a Fallis. Fallis tries a baseline shot up there, no good. Rebound, Bryant for Hastings. Outlet pass near side. There's Avila with the ball. Mariah stops. Down to a Gooden. Gooden just to the right of the circle to Macy Bryant. Bryant takes the ball inside, twisting and turning. Her shot is up there, no good, but she's fouled in the play. Bryant will go to the free throw line. Foul here is going to go in Sydney Tui. That's going to be her second personal foul. Emma Jarowski coming back into the ball game now for the Lancers. Williams will check out. This is Macy Bryant, the Nebraska Kearney transfer, going to the free throw line. Bryant has not scored so far in this ball game. Her shot is up there, no good. Had 19 points against Waldorf a couple of games ago. Had 17 points in her last outing, and that's meeting up at Briar Cliff on Saturday. Bryant still looking for her first points in this ball game. Her shot is up there, good. She's in the scorebook, and the Broncos now have an 8-point lead, 40-32. 4 minutes and 56 seconds to play. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Jarowski with the ball around the screen. Jarowski drives into the right side of the lane, stops there. Gets it out here to a Fallis, who's back into the ball game. There's a Motley. Motley comes over here to Grease. Grease drives the ball into the lane. Nice dish here, and the shot is up and in, and she's fouled into play. Sydney Tui gets the field goal and one as she's fouled into play. Give the assist there to Alexis Motley. And going to the free throw line is going to be a Sydney Tui. They're trying to make this a 3-point play. Tui now with 8 points in the ball game. That pulls the Lancers to within 6 points now. at 40-34. Tui will have a free throw. Shot is up there, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Bose for Hastings. Bose gets it ahead to Avila. Now to Kernan Polk. Now to Bose, and a foul is going to be called. Grease picking up a foul. Kyra Grease, that's going to be your third. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. They play it into Avila, and she was wide open and scores just to the left of the basket. Nobody around. Mariah Avila gets the field goal. She got 7 points in the ball game. The Broncos lead by a score of 42-34. Mount Marty with the ball back in their offensive end. Jarowski has got it. Now to Fowler driving the baseline. Her shot good. Stevie Fowler scores. She's now got 8 points in the ball game. And now we got a timeout called here. A timeout is called with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Timeout, Mount Marty. We'll take a break. 4:05 to play third quarter. Hastings 42, Mount Marty 36. You're listening to Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, Hastings with the lead, 42-36. Broncos with the ball, and Marks just lost the ball out of bounds. He was open just to the left of the basket down here in the baseline, got the ball, and turns around. She was so anxious to see there was nobody around her, she lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover number 9 in the ball game now for the Broncos. Here comes Martinez back into the ball game now for Mount Marty. Going out will be Stevie Fallis. So it's going to be the Lancers bringing the ball back here. Hastings with a 6-point lead, 42-36. There's a Grease calling for the ball. She gets it. Grease now to Jarowski. Free. Shot is up there. No good. Bound for the rebound. Brought down here by Bose of Hastings. And Bose gets the ball away now to Mariah Avila down the near sideline. Right-handed dribble into the offensive zone. Avila now to a McKenna Yates on the wing. Yates tries to go back here to Kernan Polk. Deflected. Picked up by Kernan. Now they get the ball to Bose. She drives the baseline. Shot is up there. No good. Bounces off of the iron. Now we got a jump ball calling the rebound. 3 players hit the deck, and the possession arrow is pointing in favor of Mount Marty. So the Lancers will have it. Mount Marty not going away here. Hastings led by a couple of times by 8 points. It's 6 right now, 42-36. 3:07 to play in quarter number 3. There's a Motley with the ball down in the corner. Jarowski for 3. She buries it. Emma Jarowski hits her second three-pointer of the ball game. She's got 7 points. It's now a 42-39 ball game. Lancers are down by 3. There's Marks in the lane. She is knocked down into play, and a foul is going to be called. Gentry Marks just to the right of the basket. Bang picking up the personal foul. That's going to be her first. Going to the free throw line for Hastings, Gentry Marks. He's had only 1 free throw all season long in her 4 games. He's 0 for 1. Shot is up there, good. So Marks will have 1 more shot here for Hastings, a freshman out of Lyman, Colorado. Marks will have another shot. It is up there, good. So she bangs home a couple of free throws. And the Broncos back out to a 5-point lead. 44-39. 2:40 to play here in the third quarter. Motley with the ball. Motley now to Grease. Grease drives it. A 2-handed pass down in the corner to Drosky for 3. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Martinez comes down with it, and she's hit on the play, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Martinez got the ball on the weak side, and the foul is going to be called on Mariah Avila. That's going to be her second personal foul. Going to the free throw line will be Kayla Martinez. Martinez with 8 points in the ball game, 80% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. is now a 4-point ball game, 44-40. Hastings had a 7-point lead at halftime. Next shot is up there. It's good by Martinez. And now Marty has cut the lead 44-41 with 2:25 to play. And the Broncos turn the ball away. Kernan Polk tried to set it to the left baseline, threw it over the head of Van Bose out of bounds. 10 turnovers now for Hastings in the ball game. They had 21 on Saturday against Briar Cliff. And now the Lancers have a chance to tie this baby up with a three-pointer here on this possession. They're working with it in their offensive end. Bang has got the ball. Free throw line extended right side. There's a pass inside to Motley. Her shot is no good. It circles the rim, but she's fouled in the play. Fouled in the play. Here's going to go on Hastings College. It's going to be a... No, it's not. It's going to be on Mount Marty. An offensive foul called on Alexis Motley. That's going to be her second personal foul. Turnover number 12 in the ball game for the Lancers. Hastings has got the ball back now. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Broncos with a 3-point lead. Here's Polk. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Grease. Grease working with the ball in the backcourt. It's going to be tipped away. The scramble is on. Bose grabs the ball. Now a foul is going to be called. Bose tips the ball away here in backcourt. And a foul is going to be called here on Mount Marty. Is going to go on to Kyra Grease. That's going to be her fourth personal foul. And that's going to send Hastings to the free throw line. And Bose will go to the line. Grease is going to check out. Here comes Stevie Fowlis back into the ball game for the Lancers. Yates is checking out for Hastings. Here comes Tanis Ariando. Here comes Gooden back into the ball game as well. Gentry Marks will check out. Down to the scorer's table and checking in for Mount Marty is going to be Sydney Toohey. Toohey in, Martinez out. Minute and 39 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 44-41. Hastings with a 3-point lead. Broncos with some free throws. The shot by Bose is up there and in. Bose now 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. 10 points in the ball game. Next shot is up there, good. So now the Broncos increase their lead to 46-41 here in the third quarter. Here come the Lancers back. Mount Marty is 10-8 all time against Hastings here at home. We brought some good teams up here and have really struggled. Mount Marty plays a lot better at home than they do occasionally on the road. There's a pass that's going to be thrown into the seats on the far sideline. 13 turnovers now on the Lancers. Hastings leading the all-time series with Mount Marty 23-10. But all 10 of those victories for Mount Marty against Hastings have been here at home. There's Ariando. Now we got a whistle away from all the action. I think this is going to be a foul on the Broncos. Kernan Polk is going to be hit with a foul. Polk picks up her second personal foul. It's going to be Mount Marty coming back with the ball with 1 minute and 12 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Hastings with a 46-41 advantage. We've led by 8 points a couple of times here in the second half. There's a bang with the ball to the far sideline. That's a Motley. She circles around, takes it down the baseline. Her shot at the hole. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Ariando. Ariando now to Avila. Mariah Avila comes across the top to Tanis Ariando. On the dribble, flips it away to Bose. Sends the ball inside. Tipped away there by Gooden. Bounce. Hastings will find things in. The entry pass deflected away from Gooden. Broncos will inbound baseline left side underneath their own basket. Tanis Ariando gets it out here to Gooden. Top of the key. He hands it away to Avila. Mariah dribbles once. And Bose just in the right of the lane. Hops between a couple of defenders. Goes for the basket and scores. And Bose scores for the Broncos. She's now got 13 in the ball game. The Broncos are out on top now by 7. 48-41. Here come the Lancers back the other way. Jarowski has got the ball. 200 pass out on top to Bong. Over here on the right side now to Fowlis. And we got a foul called. Foul is going to go on Avila. That's going to be her third. Going to the free throw line will be Stevie Fowlis. She has not shot a free throw tonight. 71% on the season. That is Ariando coming out of the ball game now. McKenna Yates back in there for head coach Gina Douglas and the Broncos. 16 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Fowles at the free throw line. Shot is up there. It's going to be good. She'll get one more. Fowles now with 9 in the ball game, averaging 11.4 on the season. Stevie Fowles will have one more. Shot is up there. Dances around the rim and goes down to the hole. 48-43. Hastings down with a 5-point lead. Broncos have the ball. Yates with 10 seconds to go into the forecourt. McKenna Yates on the high post there to Gooden. Gooden gives it away to Kernan Polk. Back out to Avila for 3, and she buries it. Mariah Avila hits a 3-pointer, and that is the end of the third quarter of play. Hastings with an 8-point lead here at the end of 3. So Mariah Avila buries a 3-pointer just to the right of the circle. Gives Hastings the 8-point advantage going to the fourth and final quarter. We'll take a break. Hastings 51, Mount Marty 43. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, we start the fourth quarter. Hastings with the lead. The Broncos with the ball, and here's Avila. She ends the third quarter with a 3-pointer. She starts the fourth quarter with a 3-pointer from the deep right corner. Avila now with 13 in the ball game. Hastings now with their biggest lead of the contest, 54-43. Driving the ball to the basket there, shooting and scoring. Falling down in the play, but the field goal is going to count here by Borowski. Now the ball is going to be lost out of bounds here by the Broncos, coming back the other way. Turnover number 12 in the ball game for Hastings, and now Mount Marty will play things in. Right in front of their bench down here on the near sideline. 54-45. Hastings has got the lead. But it's Mount Marty with the ball on their offensive end. Jarofsky has got it, sends it inside to Sydney Toohey. Spins toward the baseline. The ball poked away, picked up here by Gooden. A turnover on Mount Marty. Here come the Broncos back the other way. That's Bose twisting and turning in the lane. Her shot is no good, but she's fouled in the play. Going to the free throw line will be Ann Bose for Hastings. Bose has got 13 points in the basketball game tonight. He is 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. 9:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. Bose's free throw is going to be up there and in. She'll get one more shot here. Hastings now with a 10-point lead, 55-45. Next shot is up there, good. So Hastings with an 11-point lead, 56-45, matches their biggest lead of the ball game here. Mount Marty has got the ball. Jarofsky has got it. Jarofsky down to Martinez, drives it down the lane to the goal. Her shot's going to be too strong, no good. Rebound comes down to Avila. Avila 2-on-3, back the other for the Broncos. Avila outside now for 3. Shot good. And Bose hits a 3-pointer for the Broncos. She's got 18 in the ball game. And Hastings now with a 14-point lead. 59-45 here in the fourth quarter from the Yankees tonight. Jarofsky with the ball to the far sideline. Bang has got a cross-court pass, comes over to Fowles. Down in the corner to Toohey. Her shot from the baseline is going to be no good. Offensive rebound. Fowles has got a 3-pointer from the corner. Good. Stevie Fowles hits a 3-pointer. He's got 13 in the ball game. 59-48 is the score now. He's with an 11-point lead with just over 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. And Bose for 3 off of the front iron. Offensive rebound. Broncos get it back in a deep left corner. His shot is up there for 3. Good. McKenna Yates, a 3-pointer for Hastings. He's got 19 points in the ball game. The Broncos have hit 8 3-pointers here in this ball game, and now Mount Marty wants to call a timeout. Hastings back out on top by 14 points here at 62-48. We'll take a break with 7:47 to play in the fourth quarter. This timeout brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
You are listening to Extreme Sports. Let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
Back here at the Simple Arena, we're in Yankton, South Dakota tonight for Hastings College basketball. Hastings College women out on top by 14 here in the fourth quarter, 62-48. Broncos looking for their fourth win of the season here tonight, their second conference win. They run this baby from the opening possession of the ballgame, the opening tap. Here's a Motley to the basket. Her shot is up there, and she's fouled in the play. Foul here will go on the Broncos. It'll go on Gooden. That's going to be her first. Motley to the free throw line for the Lancers. Alexis Motley has got 5 points in the ball game. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. She'll get one more. 62-49 is the score. Mount Marty now 7 out of 12 on free throws in this ball game. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Motley. She cans a couple. 12-point lead, 62-50. Now Mount Marty applying pressure. There's a shot by Bose in her offensive zone. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Gooden, and now Gina wants to call a timeout. Yeah, Gina calls a timeout. Bose takes the three. Gooden got the rebound just left to the basket, and Gina up in a hurry and calls a timeout here. We'll take a break with 7:21 to play in the fourth quarter. Hastings 62, Mount Marty 50. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
All right, the Broncos playing the ball, and here's Yates for three. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Rebound to Fowlis. 62-50 is the score. Hastings with a 12-point lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Here's Martinez with the ball. Martinez now to a Motley. Motley cross-court pass goes to the far side. That's a Bang with it now. Bang to a Motley. Her 200 pass down in the corner to a Chewy. Back out of the wing to Fowlis. Entry pass inside to Bang. Her shot is up there and in. Signe Bang scoring there for Mount Marty. She's now got 5 points in the ball game. Back to a 10-point advantage for Hastings. 62-52. McKenna Yates with the ball to Rachel Gooden. Across the top to Avila. Avila trying to drive it, leads it down in the corner to Bose. Bose drives the baseline, gets rid of it now. Gooden for three. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Down for the rebound. Paul had it, and she's fouled in the play as she is knocked down in the paint there. Foul is going to be called here on the Signe Bang. That's going to be her second personal foul. And no free throws here. The Broncos will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 20 on the shot clock. Gooden with the ball. Gooden now to McKenna Yates. Now to Kernan Polk. There's a Bose with it now. Comes across the top. Yates has got it. Moves it on the wing on the dribble. Takes it down on the baseline. Lobs it inside to Gooden. Her shot is up there and in. Rachel Gooden scores. She's now got 5 points in the ball game. Broncos back out to a 12-point lead. 64-52. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. We got the men's game coming up next here on the Extreme Sports. Entry pass to get it inside. Her shot is up and in. Sydney Toohey, she scores. Toohey now with 10 points in the ball game. She's the leading scorer on this team. Averages just over 12. And now we got a foul called here. That's going to go on. Let's see. It's going to go on Mount Marty. Hastings will play things in right in front of the Bronco bench. Foul went on. That's going to be your third. Hastings will play things in. Here's a McKenna Yates with the ball. Jump pass inside is going to go to Gooden. Takes it down to paint and scores. Rachel Gooden back-to-back field goals for the former Adams Central Patriot. He's now got 7 points in the ball game. Broncos back out to a 12-point lead. It is 66-54 here in this fourth quarter. Mount Marty with the ball. Grease bounce pass down on the baseline. Martinez, her shot up there, no good. Battle for the rebound in the corner, picked up by Toohey. Keeps it alive for Mount Marty. Back outside to Grease. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Ball ripped out there by Hastings. McKenna Yates with the ball now for the Broncos. Left-hand dribble about waist-high. Back into the offensive zone here for Hastings. Yates on the dribble. Picks it up and gets it out of Bose. Takes it out of the baseline. Spins. Her shot is up there good. And Bose scores just right out of the basket. She's got 20 in the ball game for Hastings. McKenna Yates has got 19. And Hastings is out on top now by 14. 68-54. There's a shot in the lane. It's going to be up there and in. Martinez gets the field goal for Mount Marty. He's got 12. It's now 68-56. 4:25 to play here in the ball game. McKenna Yates with the ball for the Broncos. Yates dribbles once, comes over here to Avila. And now we got a whistle away from all the action. It's going to be underneath the hole on Kayla Martinez. Martinez picks up her fourth personal foul. Hastings will play the ball in here on the near sideline right in front of their bench. So the Broncos will play things in. This is going to be Mariah Avila to trigger things in to McKenna Yates. Broncos have the 12-point lead and the basketball. Avila with it now. McKenna Yates on the wing. Cross-court pass comes on the near side to Avila. She sends it inside. The ball deflected away from Gooden out of bounds. Sydney Toohey getting her hands on the ball there, denying that pass down low to Rachel Gooden. Hastings will play things in. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They'll play things in here to Kernan Polker. Shot is up there, no good. Battle for the rebound. Brought down here by Fowlis. Here come the Lancers streaking back the way. Fowlis down the left side of the lane. Entry pass to get it to a Grease. And now a foul is going to be called on Hastings. Kernan Polk picks up the foul. That's going to be her third. Non-shooting situation is going to be Mount Marty inbounding the ball. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Lancers are 0-3 in conference play so far. They've lost to Northwestern. They've lost to Midland. And they've lost to Waldorf. And now they're trailing here 68-56. There's Grease off of the inbounder. Shot no good. Rolls off of the front iron. Rebound comes down to Avila for Hastings. 3:46 to play. Hastings is out top here in the ball game. Broncos have the ball. Tanis Ariando drives to the basket. Her shot no good. Rebound brought down here by Fowlis. Gets the ball head down to Grease. Into the forecourt. Grease free throw line extended right side. Being pressured there by Avila. Now Avila gets hit with a personal foul. Fourth foul on Mariah Avila. Non-shooting situation. It'll be Mount Marty playing things in. Alyssa Moschel is going to inbound the ball here for the Lancers. 21 seconds left in the shot clock. Moschel will play things in for Mount Marty. She does. Kyra Grease has got the ball. Poked away here by Bose into the backcourt. Picked up here by Kyra Grease for Mount Marty. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Motley driving the baseline. Her shot up there, no good. And we got a foul call on the rebound. Toohey came down with a rebound, but she's fouled in the play here. Tanis Ariando picking up the personal foul. That's going to be number 5 on Tanis. She is out of here. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds to play, she fouls out. Tanis leads with 2 points. Coming back into the ball game, McKenna Yates. So Tanis Ariando fouls out of the ball game. It's going to be Mount Marty playing the ball in here. Fowles gets the ball. Bounce pass goes down on the baseline to Tui. Tui's pass is going to be lost out of bounds. Working there against Gooden, and her pass was lost out of bounds there off of her fingertips. It's going to be a turnover on Mount Marty. I've got him now with 15 in the ball game. 68-56. Hastings with a 12-point lead and the ball. Just by 3 minutes to go here in this ball game. Here's Bose driving the ball to the basket, and she's going to be called for the traveling violation. And Bose took it to the rack, but she's calling for the steps. 13 turnovers on Hastings. 68-56. Hastings with the lead with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter, or the fourth quarter. We're in the final period here. Stevie Fowles has got the ball. Fowles moves it on the wing. Cross-court pass comes over here to Martinez. Her shot won't go. Ball is tipped to the corner, picked up here by Yates. McKenna Yates for the Broncos goes back the other way. Her pass is intercepted by Martinez. Martinez 2-on-2 back the other way to Motley. Shot up there and in. Alexis Motley scores. She's got 9 points in the ball game. 68-58. Still plenty of time. 2:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Broncos down the ball. Now Gina wants to call a timeout here. Timeout Hastings with 2:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break with the score. Hastings 68, Mount Marty 58. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Let's get back to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Broncos have led this baby from a start, hopefully to the finish. We're down to 2:09 to play in the fourth quarter. Hastings with a 10-point lead, 68-58. Broncos in on the ball. Here's Avila with it now on the near sideline. Comes out to the midcourt stripe here to Yates. McKenna Yates puts the ball on the floor, now reverses it. Gets it to Rachel Gooden. Yates gets the ball back to Gooden inside. Her shot is up there, no good. Offensive rebound, Polk. Her shot blocked down. Polk goes back up, and she's fouled in the play. Foul here is going to go on Tui. Sydney Tui picks up her fourth personal foul. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be Kernan Polk. She's got 2 points in the ball game so far and a field goal. 78% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. 69-58 is the score. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Kernan Polk. Now it's 70-58. A minute and 40 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. There's a Motley with the ball. Motley moves it over on the wing on the right side to Fowles. Now to Motley in the corner. Her cross-court pass is tipped and intercepted. 16 turnovers now on Mount Marty. Hastings has got the ball back with a minute and 20 seconds to play. Here's a McKenna Yates with the ball out here just across the midcourt stripe, picked up there by Martinez. Yates dribbling with the ball. Bounce pass goes down in the corner to Avila. Lobs it inside Gooden. Kicks her back out here. Kernan Polk for three. Shot good. Rather, that's Bose, and Bose gets the three-pointer. Bose now with 23 in the ball game. Hastings putting this baby away. 73-58 is the score. Broncos have the lead. Here's Martinez with the ball. Martinez bounce pass in the lane, deflected away from Tui out of bounds. I say Tui was the last to touch it. It's going to be a turnover on Mount Marty, and Hastings will come with the ball. 17 turnovers now on the Lancers. And now the officials going to discuss things here. Not that maybe it was deflected away by the Broncos. And now they're going to give the ball. Well, now we're going to have a timeout called. So they're going to keep us in suspense here. We're going to have a timeout called. 47 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break with a score. Hastings 73, Mount Marty 58.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Broncos have the lead, 73-58. Hastings is going to stay up here in South Dakota tonight. They got an exhibition game tomorrow at Augustana in Sioux Falls. They'll play tomorrow afternoon at 2 before heading out for a day or two for the Thanksgiving holiday break. Hastings back in action as far as the women are concerned on Saturday at home against Bethany College. Out of the KCAC, that'll be a 2 o'clock start. Non-conference game on Saturday afternoon. We'll have it for you on Saturday here on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame show at 1:45. Hastings College men, they're going to be playing in Illinois during the Thanksgiving break. They'll play in Joliet, Illinois, Saturday and Sunday. They got a game against St. Xavier on Saturday at 8. The game against St. Francis on Sunday at 1. So the Bronco basketball teams will be busy during the Thanksgiving holiday break. We're looking at a replay here on that ball that was deflected out of bounds. We got 47.2 seconds to play in the fourth quarter, and the Broncos are leading by a score of 73-58. That possession really not going to make a whole lot of difference, but they're spending a lot of time here looking at the replay, and now the officials are meeting at center court. We've got only 47 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. They're going to give the ball to Hastings after all that. All right, so the Broncos will play things in. It was a turnover on Mount Marty. So Hastings will play things in. Kernan Polk will trigger things in here in backcourt. The Lancers will apply a pressure back here. Broncos have the 15-point lead. They'll play things into Yates. She is double-teamed in the backcourt, and a foul is going to be called. Yates will go to the free throw line now for Hastings. So a foul is going to go here on the Lancers. Going to the free throw line for Hastings will be McKenna Yates. He's had a good ball game tonight, 19 points. 14 of those in the first half. Their free throw is going to be up there and in. She's now 5 out of 5 from the free throw line. The Broncos have shot the ball well from the charity stripe here tonight. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. 75-58. Hastings with the lead, down to 40 seconds to play. Here's Alexis Motley with the ball. Motley out here in three-point territory. Comes over to Grease, sends the ball inside to Toohey. Shot is up and in. Sydney Toohey scores. She's got 12 in the ball game. 75-60. Hastings with a 15-point lead. 25 seconds to go. Here's a Yates with the ball. Now to Mariah Vila. Back out to McKenna Yates. Just across the midcourt stripe here. Picked up by Fowlis of Mount Marty. McKenna Yates dribbling with the ball with 10 seconds to go. Gives it away to Ann Bowes. Bowes here on the near sideline to McKenna Yates. And we're down to 3 seconds. That's going to be your final score. Yates with the ball. And shot clock violation on the Broncos. And that is going to be the end of the ball game. The Broncos going to win this, baby, by 15 points. And now what do they say? All right, a shot clock violation or time runs out. The the game is in the books. As the officials say, let's head off of here. Hastings is going to win the thing by 15. Final score of 75-60 over Mount Marty tonight. So the Broncos will improve to 4 wins and 1 loss on the season. They go to 2-1 now in the Great Plains Athletic Conference with that exhibition game against Augustana tomorrow afternoon at 2 up in Sioux Falls. Mount Marty, they dropped to 6 wins and 4 losses on the season. They are now 0-4 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Getting the final score in this one, it was Mount Marty losing to Hastings tonight by a score of 75-60. Back with the final totals after this. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Are you ready for some football? Come on down to Bullseyes every Sunday. We have the NFL Pro Package. Watch all of your games on the big screen all season long. Every Saturday, we have the Big Red Bloody Mary bar for $10. If you can think of it, we can build it. From pickle vodka, jalapeno vodka, and even cucumber vodka. Buckets of beer, Jell-O shots, and giveaways every weekend. The world-famous Bullseyes across from the water park on West 2nd Street in Hastings.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
This holiday season, make every moment magical with a gift of flowers from Bob Sass Flowers. From festive holiday gift ideas to elegant holiday decorating decor to brighten up your celebrations and bring warmth to every home. Surprise your loved ones with a gift they'll cherish, delivered with love and care. Call Bob Sass Flowers or visit us online at bobsassflowers.com. Bringing holiday cheer one bouquet at a time. Located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings. Shop small this holiday season.
You are listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, the Hastings College women's basketball team, they win by a score of 75-60 here in the ball game. We'll get you some final numbers brought to you by Industrial Irrigation of Hastings, reliable horsepower since 1955. The Broncos ended up shooting 39% for the game tonight, 24 out of 61. Hastings was 10 out of 29 on three-pointers for 34%, 17 out of 19 from the free throw line, 89%. Mount Marty, 22 out of 54 from the field, 40%. They were 8 out of 23 on three-pointers, 34%, and 8 out of 13 from the free throw line, 61%. Broncos out rebounding Mount Marty tonight, 34-29. Hastings had 8 offensive rebounds, 26 on defense. Mount Marty had 5 offensive rebounds, 24 on defense. The Broncos with 11 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocked shots, and 16 turnovers in the basketball game. Mount Marty tonight had 13 assists, 7 steals, 2 block shots, and 16 turnovers. The Broncos again win this ball game on a score of 75-60 in this contest. Broncos getting 23 points tonight from Ann Bowes and 21 points from McKenna Yates. So good performance by Bowes and Yates, 23 and 21 respectively. Also scoring in double figures was Mariah Vila. She had 13 points. Rachel Gooden had 7. 4 for Kernan Polk. 2 points for Gentry Marks. 2 for Tanis Ariando. 2 for Alyssa Baker. And 1 for Macy Bryant. Leading the way for Mount Marty tonight was Stevie Fowler. She had 13. Kayla Martinez had 12. Sydney Toohey had 12 points. 9 for Alexis Motley. 9 for Emma Jarofsky. And 5 points for Signe Bang. So Mount Marty now 6-4 on the season, 0-4 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings improves to 4 wins and 1 loss on the season. Broncos are now 2-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Again, the Broncos will play a exhibition game tomorrow in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, against Augustana, NCAA Division II school. So they'll play an exhibition game tomorrow afternoon at 2. Back at home on the Saturday, non-conference game with Bethany from the KCAC out of Kansas. We'll have the game for you on Saturday here on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame show at 1:45. Our tip-off show here on Extreme Sports on Saturday. Got the men's game coming up next between Hastings and Mount Marty. When we come back, we'll sit down with Hastings head coach Todd Reardon as our Bronco basketball coverage continues on Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember, Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all 3 streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all 3 streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Todd Reardon as the Broncos sitting at 1-3 on the season, 0-2 in the conference. And now, Coach, a tough road trip on that. Just a short amount of preparation and to get ready for Mount Marty tonight.
Well, quick turnaround, obviously, but with the holiday, Thanksgiving coming up, the games have moved from Wednesday to Tuesday, so obviously we practiced Sunday and Monday and got ready for Marty for the night. So it was a quick turnaround, but at the same time, it's the same thing for them. I mean, they have the same amount of time to prepare as we do.
Coming off of a loss the other day to Briarcliff up in Sioux City, what did you see on Saturday?
Well, I liked our first half. I thought we worked hard defensively. I thought we were in good shape defensively. I thought, we got a lot of loose balls, got a lot of tips and got some steals that led to breakouts, easy baskets for us, which we need. And then, it seemed like we got a little tired second half, or maybe we were just happy that we were still in the game at halftime. I'm not sure, but I thought defensively we played pretty well. I thought, their leading scorer had 5 points. I mean, I can live. You tell me he had 5 points before the game, I think we won the game Stillwell. And so, but unfortunately, they had a player come off the bench and had like 18. And they were all 3-pointers. And, they shot it well at home. We did not shoot the ball well, unfortunately, and the difference in the game.
It seems like teams that we're running into so far have shot the ball extremely well against us. Briarcliff the other day shot 53% from the field and knocked down like 11 3-pointers against us.
Well, part of that is that we're helping so much inside because of our post defense, and they're scoring around the rim, so those are high percentage shots. And so we have to double, and that, our rotation out of that then leads to open threes. And or we're not in gap help on dribble drive, and so constantly we have to run in to help stop dribble drive. If we don't stop dribble drive, they have a layup, so we have to stop that. Well, we go run in to stop it, they kick it out, and again, another wide open three. And when you're at home, you expect to hit those open shots, and they did. I mean, you give Briarcliff credit; they hung in there, and I thought that we had chances even late into the game. Under 10 minutes, I felt like we still, if we just got a couple stops here or there. And we got Deron Hall was scoring for us and doing some good things, and I just felt like we had a chance still, and we just couldn't get stops defensively when we needed them.
Mentioned Deron scores 28 points in the ball game against Briarcliff after he shot just one shot in the first half in the ball game the preceding game against Waldorf. So he put up 18 shots on Saturday.
Well, he needs to shoot at the ball. I mean, he needs to. To me, he's a young man that can create his own shot, and he has to take more shots than just one. Now, teams are going to obviously defend him a lot better as the season progresses because they know he's got to score for us to have points. So, I think that we need to do a better job of getting him open, getting him looks, not just relying on his one-on-one or to score for us. We need to get him easy looks. We need to get him baskets, whether it's being transition off a steal or just off set plays or ball screen motion, getting him good looks at the basket. And he's a young man that's very capable of jumping up and knocking down shots on a consistent basis. And we kind of wasted his 28 points the other night. We just didn't have anybody else that I think Ben Boudreau maybe had 15, but he probably took 13, 14 shots to get those 15, and we need more production there, but we also need more production from some other guys, and some of the guys off the bench that are capable of doing it. We just haven't put a whole game together offensively as a team.
What's this team need right now, Coach?
Well, they need a win. I know that, and they need to continue to believe that they have a chance to be really good, and that's something that I've really tried to instill in them. That it's a young season. We're still in November. We're right at Thanksgiving. There's a lot of basketball left. There's a lot of improvement that we have to make at both ends of the floor, and I think that controlling the tempo of the game is going to be important for us as the season progresses too. I don't think we're overpowering inside. We're not overpowering outside, so we have to kind of find a medium range in there offensively, but defensively that has to be a constant for us. And right now our defense is not, teams are shooting high percentages. There's a reason they're shooting high percentages, and we just have to get better defensively and believe. To me, defense is really what's inside of you, and being able to anticipate passes, being able to anticipate dribble drive, being able to have a hand up on shooters when they catch the basketball, because everybody in our league can shoot open jump shots, and so we have to have more of a closeout, high hand, so to speak, and so that they can't see the basket. That we usually put a hand up, but it's after they've already seen the basket. We have to do that before.
Do we have a glaring weakness right now? Is it our inside game offensively?
Well, I think our offense really has been predicated on in over the years has been being able to get the ball inside. We went some 4-out 1-in the other day. Even had Simon playing inside as our post, and I thought he did a good job. He's a little undersized, obviously, inside, but I thought he did a nice job. And if they double, he can. I feel like he can find the open guy. I thought Hunter Hill played well inside for us, gave us some good minutes. The problem was that defensively they got in foul trouble, and so then and Rufus wasn't there; he was sick, so we had to go small, and that presents a problem defensively for us. Then because they're getting some easy baskets inside. I mean, their post player, freshman, I don't know what he had, but he probably had a career night on us on just a simple spin move inside, and if we took that away, just took one dribble to the middle and jump hook from a foot away. So. Strength is a big issue. We got to get guys away from the basket, post players away, and that's something that we need to continue. But at the same time, I feel like we still can get the ball inside. We can still do some good things, and we have to because that opens up the perimeter for us.
Mount Marty tonight, a team that's 5-2 in the season. They've 2-1 in the conference. When you put the tape in on these guys, what do you see?
They're so much more improved than they have been the last couple of years. They have a more experienced team than what they've had. They had one of their point guards left. I think he's playing excellent, if I remember right. And he was started as a freshman. He's a junior now. They have a wing player that started as a freshman, and now he's a junior for him, and he's putting up some good numbers for them. But they have some good size inside, some strength inside, not overly. They had a tall, about a 6'8" skinny kid last year that we ended up putting, I think Grady Corrigan guarded him just because he was more of an outside player and kept him from getting to the basket. We need to keep him from getting to the basket. Even though we're smaller, we need to use our strength inside and not let him back us down. They have another post player in there that is probably 6'5", left-handed, that scores around the rim, not a terrific outside shooter, that we need to get again shoved around or help double him or whatever we need to do. And then they have a new guard that has really helped them. He was on campus. His brother plays, so now they're playing together. His brother that played, I think, started last year, is now coming off the bench, and his other brother's starting. So, and then they have a 6'5" wing player, 6'3", 6'4" wing player that left-handed that can shoot it, outside. So, again, it's the same thing within all the conference teams. It's the same thing. It's just like seeing, it's seeing the same team, just different names on their uniform.
It sounds like their inside game might be the strength of their basketball team. Might be our weakness, so that might not be a very good matchup for us.
Well, work on, again, trying to double and trying to rotate and not let them get open looks, because they can shoot, and they're at home, so they're going to shoot a higher percentage than, probably on the road. But we need to take care of what we can do, and both at both ends of the floor. And offensively, we have to shoot the ball better than we have been shooting. I think we shot 16% from three-point range as a college basketball team. In some cases, I've seen in the years, I've seen my fifth grade team, Suns team, shoot 16%. And, we're better shooters than that, and that's a frustrating thing. And for whatever reason, we're not knocking down shots that we're capable of doing.
How do we attack this team tonight?
Well, I think we have to have patience. I think we have to execute our offense. And, if we get some steals, we need a breakout. We need to take advantage of easy baskets in transition. But at the same time, if we don't get the steal, we don't have the breakout, again, we need to execute what we have, whether it's a motion offense or whether it's a set play offense, and try to get good looks every time down the floor. One possession at a time, as I tell them. Run a good game.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Todd Reardon, head coach for Hastings College. Stick around. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, back here in Yankton, South Dakota, getting set for the men's game here tonight between Hastings and Mount Marty. I want to bring you up to date on the state high school football championships going on at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. 2 games already in the books today. The Class B game is the last of the 6. That's Bennington and Omaha Scott. That one is just getting underway in Lincoln. Norfolk Catholic, they won the Class C2 championship today. They beat Bishop Neumann by a score of 27-13. Wahoo has beaten Central City for the Class C1 state championship, 47-7. Again, Bennington is playing Omaha Scott in the late ball game tonight. Hastings coming in a record of 1 win, 3 losses on the season. Broncos are at 0-2 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings losing to Briar Clough on Saturday, 82-63. Mount Marty, they're coming in a record of 5 wins and 2 losses on the year. They are 2-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. As far as other conference games are concerned, Lancers have lost to Northwestern 78-61. They beat Midland by 10, 81-71. They beat Waldorf on Saturday, 71-67. Their non-conference games early in the year, they beat Oak Hills Christian 100-49. They beat Trinity Bible College 81-68. They've got a win over Mayville State 84-77. They lost to Graceland by the score of 79-57. So the Lancers, a team that's averaging about 76 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 69.9 on the defensive end. Mount Marty hitting 50% of their field goals so far this year, 33% from three-point territory, 78% from the foul line. Mount Marty out-rebounding their opposition by 5, 32-27. They commit about 13 turnovers per ball game and force 13 on the defensive end. Hastings again 1-3 on the season, 0-2 in the conference with losses to Briar Cliff and Waldorf here in the GPAC. Hastings averaging 74 points per ball game on offense, giving up 80 on the defensive end. Hastings hitting 44% from the field, 28% from three-point territory, and 80% from the free throw line. We'll get to the starting lineups. Are brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Hastings will go with Duron Hall, a 5'10" junior out of Glendale Heights, Illinois. Ben Boudreau, a 6' sophomore out of Omaha. David Ogladay, a 6'1" junior out of Glenarden, Maryland. Quinn Johnson, a 6'3" sophomore out of Loomis. And Rufus Cobb is a 6'7" junior out of Wellington, New Jersey. For the Lancers, Mac Ryan, 5'10" sophomore out of Yankton, South Dakota. Brandon Garcia getting a start, a 6'2" senior out of Weston, Florida. Tash Lunday, a 6'6" junior from Flandreau, South Dakota. Jared Lopez, a 6'6" senior out of Lincoln, Nebraska. And the other starter is going to be Jake Jensen, a 6'5" junior out of Meckling, South Dakota. That's your starting lineups for the Lancers. Their leading scorer is Lunday. He's averaging 23.9 points per ball game, 9.1 rebounds per game. And Lunday is hitting 51% from the field, 36% from three-point territory. So he's going to be a matchup problem for the Broncos. Hastings going to be dressed in their crimson uniforms here tonight, their white trim. The Lancers going to be in their white uniforms with their gold and blue trim. We're set to go. Bronco basketball. Again, the Hastings College women won the first game tonight over Mount Marty, winning by a score of 75-60. Broncos will shoot to our basket to our left here as we get things started from the Simple Arena here in Yankton, South Dakota tonight. Game number 2 is underway. Hastings controls the opening tap. Tip-off is brought to you by Bob Sass Flowers, serving Hastings since 1955. Broncos will shoot to the basket to our left. Mount Marty will start off with a man-to-man defense here. Broncos have the ball. Miles Simon getting the start tonight instead of Rufus Cobb. There's a Boudreaux with the ball. Ben dribbling with the ball out here in three-point territory. Looking to penetrate. Now steps back, takes a three. Shot is no good. Long rebound. Lopez grabs the ball for the Lancers. Lopez now to Brandon Garcia. Garcia picked up there by Duron Hall. Hastings in the man-to-man defense. There's a Jake Jensen with the ball. Now to Ryan. Ryan moves it down in the corner. Lunday has got the ball. Lunday now to Ryan. Over on the left side to Garcia on the dribble. Moves it to the free throw line. Now to Ryan. His shot for three is going to be up there. No good. Offensive rebound. Lopez grabs it. He falls down on the play. Jump ball is going to be called. And the arrow pointing in favor of Mount Marty. So the Lancers will play things in. Just underway here in the men's ball game tonight. 1-3 Hastings against 5-2 Mount Marty. Lancers will play things in from underneath their own basket. They get it down in the corner. That's Jake Jensen with the ball. Jensen trying to get away from Johnson. Pass comes out to Garcia, top of the key. High post here. Lunday has got it. Moves it down the right side of the lane. His shot off the window is good. Tash Lunday scoring. He's their leading scorer, averaging 23.9 points per ball game. 2-0 is the score. Mount Marty with the lead. Here's a Quinn Johnson with the ball. Quinn down to Miles Simon. To Johnson, far sideline. There's a Duron Hall. Bounce pass down on the baseline to Simon. Miles working the ball out of the paint. The ball swatted away. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be off of the leg of Simon. Going to be a turnover on Hastings. Broncos are averaging only 8 turnovers per ball game. That's their first one here. 2-0 is the score. Mount Marty has got it. Brandon Garcia walks the ball up here with the Lancers. Bounce pass goes inside, grabbing the ball, shooting and scoring is Lopez, and he's fouled in the play. Jared Lopez gets a field goal. He is fouled in the play here by Duron Hall of Hastings. That's going to be the first foul on Duron, and the first team foul on the Broncos. Going to the free throw line will be Jared Lopez. Lopez, a 69% foul shooter on the season, 9 out of 13. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Simon for Hastings. So it's a 4-0 ball game. The Lancers, a couple of field goals early. Ogalunde has got the ball for Hastings. 200 pass out on top. Now to Hall. A shot for three. Good. Duron Hall, he scores. 3-pointer for the Broncos. He had 28 the other day in the ball game against the Briar Clef. Duron averaging 19 in the season. 4-3 is the score now. Hastings trailing in the ball game. Mount Marty with the ball. Here's a Jensen. Two-handed pass out on top to Lopez. Lopez down to Garcia from the elbow. Shot too strong. Rebound Ogalande for Hastings. David Ogalande bringing the ball back here for the Broncos. Now to Hall. Hall now to Ben Boudreau out here in three-point territory. Ogalande is shot from the left side of the lane. No good. Rattles out of there. Rebound comes down to Lunde. Tash Lunde with the ball. Gives it away now to Brandon Garcia. Into the forecourt. His pass is going to be deflected. Scramble is on. It's loose and it's picked up here by Simon. Turnover on Mount Marty. There's a Hall. Long pass down the floor to Ogalande. Too far underneath the basket. Goes to Johnson. His shot for three. No good. Rebound comes down here to Mount Marty. Tash Lunde with a rebound. 4-3 is the score. Mount Marty has got the lead. We're just over 3 minutes into the ball game here from Yankton tonight. Brandon Garcia, free throw line extended right side. Out to the top of the three-point arc. A jumper is thrown up there, no good. Offensive rebound. Lunde has got the ball in the lane. His shot is up there. That one is short. Battle for the rebound. Another offensive board. Chased down there by Lopez. Will try it again. Lunde with the ball. Lunde out here in three-point territory. Comes across the top to Jake Jensen. Near sideline to Garcia. They get it inside now to Lopez. Back outside to Lunde for three. Shot is up there, no good. Finally, the Broncos grab the rebound. Quinn Johnson grabs the board there for the Broncos. 4 minutes into the ball game, 4-3. The Lancers have got the lead. Hastings with the ball. Ben Boudreau to the far sideline. Hall has got the ball to Boudreau. Out here in three-point territory. Entry pass to Hall at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes it down the baseline. His pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Ryan to Lunde. Runs the floor. His shot is up there and in. Tash Lunde on the break. He scores. That's his second field goal of the ball game. He's got 4 points, and the Lancers are out on top by a score of 6-3. 15.5 to play here in the first half. There's Hastings with the ball. Miles Simon. Now to Boudreau. Free throw line extended right side. Boudreau being pressured down to Miles Simon. Simon works here against Jake Jensen. Simon dribbles the ball into the paint. Now to Quinn Johnson. Ogalande. David with the ball. Takes it to the free throw line. Pass down in the corner. Hall for three. Shot good. Deron Hall hits his second three-pointer. He's got 6 points, and the Broncos come back to tie the score. 2 3-pointers for Deron Hall. That's been the Bronco offense so far in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. 6-6 is the score. Lopez with the ball. Lopez now to Jensen. Drives, shoots, and misses. Down for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touch there by Jake Jensen for Mount Marty. Into the ball game now for Hastings is going to be Hunter Hill. Hunter Hill comes in for Hastings now. Hill, a 6'6" sophomore out of Longmont, Colorado. Mount Marty 6, Hastings 6. Action from the Simple Arena in Yankton, South Dakota here tonight on Extreme Sports. Hastings with the ball. Here's Deron Hall with it out here in three-point territory to Ben Boudreau. Boudreau dribbling with the ball, looking to penetrate. Takes it to the elbow, left side of the lane. The shot's partially deflected there by Lunde. And the ball is brought down here by Anoka Kott, who's into the ball game now for the Lancers. Garcia with the ball for Mount Marty. Down to Lunde, twisting and turning on the baseline. Shot is up there and in. Tash Lunde now with 3 field goals and 6 points. Back at the other end, here's a long-range jumper, good. Cameron Caraglio hits the three-pointer there for Hastings. So Caraglio just checked into the ball game and hits the tray. They move the ball inside to Anoka Kott. He can't go for the shot. His pass out on top is going to be intercepted by Caraglio. That's going to be the second turnover on the Lancers. 9-8 is the score. Hastings on 3 3-pointers has got the lead here in the ball game. Ben Boudreau's got the ball now for Hastings. Boudreau offside. Deron Hall open for 3. Takes a shot, misses. Rebound, Tash Lunde. Lunde is going to leave the ball here in the backcourt. They'll bring things up here. 13-12 remaining here in the first half. 9-8. The score. Hastings has got the lead. Mount Marty with it now. Left side of the lane. Tash Lunde has got it. Lunde is shot from 15. Good. Tash Lunde 4 field goals so far here in the first half. 10-9 is the score. Mount Marty has got the lead again. Hastings College women, they won earlier tonight, 75-60 over Mount Marty. Now we got a foul called here, left side of the lane, as Mount Marty was setting up here. Foul's going to go on the Broncos. Or check that is going to go on the Mount Marty. Jake Jensen picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Ogalunde with the ball down in the corner to Hall. Deep in the left corner. Deron Hall dribbles a couple of times. Comes up high. Now he takes the ball into the lane. His off-balance shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Ball tapped around. It's picked up by a Cott. Down to Tash Lunde. Near sideline to Rugby Rankin. He was the quarterback on the football team for Mount Marty. Playing basketball here for the Lancers. Mount Marty setting up offensively. Here's Mac Ryan with the ball. Inside to Lunde. His shot's going to be short. Offensive rebound. Brought down there by Jake Jensen. Jensen deep in the corner here for the Lancers. They work it back around the wing to Rugby Ryan. Takes the ball in the paint. Throws it to the far side to Jensen. Jensen's being pressured. The ball is loose. It's picked up here by Riken. He takes the ball in the hole and scores. Rugby Riken, he scores for Mount Marty. And the Lancers are on top by a score of 12-9 as the Broncos bring the ball back. Yeah, Rugby, he's the quarterback on the football team. Wrap up their fall season. Now he's playing a basketball here for the Lancers. Hastings with the ball. Hunter Hill has got it to Carraggio to the far sideline. The binder shot from the corner is going to be no good. And the rebound comes down here to Jake Jensen. 12-9 is the score. The Lancers have got the lead. Rugby Riken with the ball to Anook Akot as he backs up here. Akot puts one up there. It's going to be no good. Lundy with the rebound, being pressured. The ball is going to be knocked loose. It's picked up off of the floor. Hastings has got the ball. The Broncos have it here. Deron Hall gets it across the midcourt stripe here. Approaching the halfway point of this first half. 12-9 is the score. Mount Marty has got the lead. There's a Carraggio with the ball for Hastings down to Ogalunde. His shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Long rebound. Tash Lunde comes out of there with the ball. Lunde gets it across the midcourt stripe here to Rugby Riken. Riken over here to Jake Jensen. Lobs the ball to Lunde. Right side of the lane. Picked up there by Hunter Hill of Hastings. They work the ball inside to Akot. His shot is up there and in. Anook Akot, he scores. Mount Marty jumps out to a 14-9 advantage here in this one. And now we got a timeout. Hastings. Broncos will call the timeout here early. 10-18 to play in the first half. It's Mount Marty 14, Hastings 9. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
You are listening to Extreme Sports. Let's get back to the game with Mike Will.
All right, the Lancers have the early lead over the Hastings College men's basketball team. 14-9 is the score. Hastings with the ball. Carraggio inside the free throw circle. His shot is up there. Top of the back iron, no good. Jake Jensen with a rebound. Here come the Lancers with a 5-point lead early in this one. About halfway through the first half here in Yankton tonight. Rugby Riken with the ball. Here's Ryan now. Just to the right of the circle. Picked up there by Hall of Hastings. Lopez has got it. He works himself to the basket. His shot is up there and in. Jared Lopez gets his second field goal of the ball game. He's got 4 points, and the Lancers out to a 16-9 lead now over Hastings. There's David Hakeman into the ball game now for the Broncos. To Hall. Hall at the top of the key, and now he backs it back out here in the three-point territory. Hall with the ball. He moves it on the left side on the dribble. Hall sends it down in the corner. That's a Binder with it now. Maverick Binder now to Hall. Jump pass in the deep right corner to Carraggio, and he throws the ball away. Turnover number 3 in the ball game now for the Broncos. You're listening to Hastings College basketball tonight here on Extreme Sports. We are in Yankton, South Dakota. Hastings early in this ball game. The Broncos hitting only 3 out of their first 12 shots, 25%. Mount Marty 8 out of 16, 50%. Mount Marty has got the 7-point lead early. 16-9 is the score. Anuka Cott with the ball. Now to Ryan, drives the ball in the basket. Shot good. Mac Ryan, he scores. And Mount Marty getting the ball to the hole here tonight. 18-9 is the score. Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Here comes Hall back into the offensive zone to Binder. Binder moves over in the wing on the right side. Dribbling with the ball there is Hakeman. He loses control of the ball and a turnover. Cott comes back the other way. His driving layup is going to be no good. Ball is brought down here by Hastings. Quinn Johnson gets the rebound. The Broncos are down by 9 points. Mount Marty has doubled the score on us here. 18-9 is the score. Maverick Binder has got it here on the left side of the lane. Comes out here to a Rufus Cobb, who's into the ball game now. There's a pass out on top. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted here by Rugby Ryan. Turnover number 5 already on the Broncos in the ball game. Lancers are setting up in their offensive zone here with a 9-point lead, 18-9. Mac Ryan has got it. He finds the seam, drives it to the hole, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. That's going to go on Deron Hall. He picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos here in this first half. Mac Ryan goes to the free throw line for the Lancers. His shot is up there, and the shot in and out, no good. Ryan, an 81% foul shooter on the season. Boudreaux coming back in. Eli Puddle comes into the ball game now for Hastings as well. So Puddle into the ball game is a kid out of Franklin, Wisconsin. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Ryan. And now it's a 19-9 score. 7 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first half. The Broncos have a tough time getting a shot away here. Here's a Boudreaux for 3. His shot is off of the front iron, no good. Ball tapped around. It's one shot and out. Jared Lopez right there with a rebound for Mount Marty. Here come the Lancers back in their offensive zone. Rugby Riken with the ball. Rugby throws it down in the corner. There's a shot for 3. Good. Mac Ryan hits a three-pointer. 22-9. Mount Marty with the lead over Hastings. There's a Maverick Binder with the ball. Binder now to David Hegman. Hegman puts it on the floor, throws it to the far side. Binder again with it over there, being pressured by Ryan. He gives it up now to David Hegman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Hegman, right side of the lane, throws it down in the corner to Hegman. Now to Binder. His shot for 3, no good. Rebound is by Anuka Cott. Here come the Lancers back the other way with a 22-9 lead here in this one. Ryan with the ball. Ball poked away. Ryan picks it up near the mid-court stripe. Still 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a Rugby Ryan with the ball. Cross-court pass goes to the far side. Three-pointers thrown up there, no good by Damon Opdahl, who just checked into the ball game there for Mount Marty. Hastings gets the rebound. We're down to 6:20 to play here in the first half. The Broncos trailing in this ball game. Here's Hagman for 3. His shot, that one won't go. Rebound, Cobb goes back up. Shot no good. He's knocked down, and a foul is going to be called. So Rufus Cobb will go to the free throw line here for Hastings. Personal foul is going to go on Rugby Riken. That's going to be his first personal foul. So Hastings will have some free throws here. Rufus Rusham Cobb goes to the free throw line. His shot is up there, is good. Cobb, a 90% foul shooter in the season, 9 out of 10 coming in here. He did not play on this Saturday up at Briar Cliff. He was had an illness and did not make the trip to Sioux City, but he's playing tonight. He gets the first free throw to go down. Here comes the second one. It's up there and in. So now it's a 22-11 ball game. 6:06 to play here in the first half from Yankton tonight. Opdahl has got the ball, 200 pass to Rugby Riken. He drives the ball to the basket. His shot good. Rugby Riken gets his second field goal. He's got 4 points. And Mount Marty has got a 13-point lead over Hastings early in this ball game. Lancers are 5-2 in the season. Hastings at 1-3. Broncos trying to break a 2-game losing streak here tonight, but not off to a good start. There's a Puddle with the ball down in the deep left corner. Pass out on top to Binder for 3. That shot won't go. And the rebound comes down to Atash Lunde, who's back into the ball game. Lunde now to Rugby Riken. There's Atash Lunde with the ball. He flips it away to Opdahl. Now to Tash, right side of the lane. Moves it down to the baseline. He's double team, triple team. Lundy has still got the ball. Throws it back out here into 3-point territory to Opdahl. Down in the corner at three-pointer. Thrown up there, no good by Rugby Riken. Following shot by Lundy, no good, and he's fouling the play. Boy, the Lancers killing us on the boards tonight. David Hagman picks up the foul. That's going to be his first. That's going to send Tash Lundy to the free throw line. Mount Marty out rebounding Hastings early, 17-7. Lundy to the free throw line. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. Tash is 78% foul shooter on the season. Mount Marty's already got 5 offensive rebounds in this ball game compared to 1 for Hastings. 25-11 is the score now. Mount Marty has jumped on the Broncos early in this one. Hastings shooting only 18% from the floor. We've hit only 3 out of our first 16 shots here in this ball game. Mount Marty right at 50%. They're 11 out of 22. Hastings 3 out of 10 on three-pointers. Tash Lunde going to the free throw line for his second shot. It's in the air. It is good. About as worse a start as you can imagine here for the Broncos. 26-11 is the score. 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Eli Puddle with the ball. Puddle on the right side of the lane goes over to Ben Boudreau. Free throw line extended. Boudreau trying to make something happen. Bounce pass goes inside to Cobb. Takes it down on the baseline and he's called for the traveling violation. So down on the baseline underneath the hole and he's called for the traveling violation. 6 turnovers on Hastings now in the ball game. 26-11. Broncos down by 17 here early. They checked that down by 15 early. Here's a Lopez with the ball. To Riken. To Garcia. Now to Rugby inside the free throw circle. Over to Opdahl. They move the ball down on the baseline. Here's a shot up there and in. Just to the left of the basket. Jared Lopez knocks one home. He's got 6 points in the ball game. Now it's a 17-point lead. 28-11 with 4:12 remaining here in this first half. Puddle with the ball out to Higman, top of the circle here. He's going to throw up a three-pointer. His shot's going to be off of the iron. No good. We cannot buy a basket here in the first half. Lopez with the ball now for the Lancers. To Garcia. They flip it over here to Opdahl. Hastings still in the man-to-man defense. The Rugby Riken down the baseline to Lopez. Pass comes out here to Lunde. Working down in the left corner to Garcia. His shot from 12 won't go. Rebound comes down here to Puddle of Hastings. Eli Puddle now to Ben Boudreau. Dribbles behind his back to get into the offensive zone. To David Hegman, 35 feet away from the basket. The Puddle now to Ben Boudreau. Free throw line extended left side. Cross-court pass to Hegman. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hegman drives the ball to the basket and scores. David Hegman scores for the Broncos. That's his first field goal. And the Broncos have 13 points on the board. And we have played 17 minutes. 28-13. Mount Marty has got the lead. Bounce pass to Lunde just to the left of the basket. Lunde runs into a double team. Lunde still with the ball. Back out here to Garcia. His shot from the wing. Shot is good. Brandon Garcia, he scores. That's his first field goal of the ball game. Now 30-13. Mount Marty has got the lead. David Hegman has got it now to Eli Puddle. Two-headed pass goes to Ogalunde over on the far side on the wing. Drives it down on the baseline. Jump pass out to Boudreau for three. Shot good. Ben Boudreau averaging 14 points per ball game. That's his first field goal here in this one. Broncos are down by 14, 30-16. 2 minutes and some change left here in the first half. Rugby Riken with the ball down the left side of the lane. Pass to Optel. They come back out on top. Garcia has got it around the screen. Garcia gives the ball away to Tash Lunde. Bounce pass right side of the lane to Lopez. Throws it back out to the top of the key to Garcia. Drives the ball down the lane and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Foul here on the Broncos that go on Ben Boudreau. That's going to be his first foul. Here comes Simon back into the ball game. Johnson comes back in for Hastings. Maverick Binder also coming back into the ball game for the Broncos. 30-16. Hastings is trailing here. Garcia will inbound the ball baseline left side underneath their own basket. A Cott has got the ball, not a Lunde. Lunde moves it back down in the corner. Here's Damon Optel. Back out into the three-point territory to Garcia. Around the screen. Garcia to a Nook and Cott. Drops the ball down low to Tash Lunde, and he's going to be fouled in the play. 1:39 to play. David Ogalunde picking up the personal foul for Hastings. That's going to be his first. Tash Lunde to the free throw line. Lunde's got 10 points in the ball game. 2 out of 2 from the line. Lunde is 78% foul shooter in the season. His shot is up there. It is good. Broncos now at 26% from the floor. 5 out of 19. Mount Marty is hitting 52% of their shots. And the Lancers have built a 15-point lead here in the first half. 31-16. Next shot is up there. It is going to be short. And the rebound comes down to Ogalunde for Hastings. Long pass ahead. Maverick Binder down on the baseline. Can't go for the shot. Now to Miles Simon. Ogalunde over here on the left side of the lane. Pass out on top, deflected into the backcourt. Picked up here by Ben Boudreau. Boudreau works against Garcia. Drives the ball to the basket. Contact made. Shot is good, but I think the foul occurred before the shot. The officials are going to discuss things. The basket does not count. They waved this one off. And the foul is going to go here on Brandon Garcia. That's going to be his first foul. Going to the free throw line will be Maverick Binder. Binder is 4 for 4. Now Boudreau. Boudreau is going to go to the free throw line. Todd Reardon getting an explanation from the official here on the near sideline. So Boudreau to the free throw line. 72% on the season. Boudreau is 13 out of 18 from the foul line this year. Mount Marty out on top by 15 points early in this one. Shot from the line is going to be good by Boudreau. They'll have one more. Hastings is a team hitting 80% from the free throw line this year, 44% from the field, and 28% from three-point territory. Boudreau's next free throw is up there. That one is good. Hits a pair. The Broncos are down by 13 now. 31-18. A minute and 13 seconds to play here in the first half from Yankton tonight. Optel has got the ball. Left side of the lane, Lunde back on top to Garcia. Down in the corner now to Optel for three. Shot is up there, no good. Ogalunde grabs the rebound and a foul is going to be called here. Jake Jensen picks up the foul. That's going to be his second. The Hastings College women's basketball team. Winners tonight over Mount Marty, 75-60 in the first game. Broncos got 23 points from Ann Bose, 21 from McKenna Yates. Broncos will play an exhibition game against Augustana tomorrow in Sioux Falls at 2 o'clock. 31-18 here. Broncos are trailing in the ball game. Boudreau's got it just to the left of the circle. Cross-court pass goes over to a Simon. Ogalunde, now to Ben Boudreau. Picked up by Anuka Cott. Boudreaux drives the ball down the left side of the lane. Ben still with the ball, throws up. A shot is blocked out of bounds by Anuka Cott. Cott is a big old boy at 6'8". Redshirt sophomore out of Egypt. Hastings will play things in. 2 seconds left in the shot clock. They lob it into the lane. Johnson goes up, and his alley-oop is going to miss everything. And the rebound comes down to Lunday. 24 seconds to play here in the first half. 31-18 is the score. Mount Marty has got the lead. Brendan Garcia dribbling with the ball out here in the three-point territory, just across the midcourt stripe. Garcia to Damon Opdahl. There's a Lunday for three. His shot is up there good. Tash Lunday buries a three-pointer here. Lunday now with 14 in the ball game, and that is the end of the first half of play. So a quick moving first half. Mount Marty shooting the ball well. They've got the lead over Hastings College here at the break. It's Mount Marty 34, Hastings 18. We'll have more after this. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all three streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all three streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
It's time for the halftime show. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963.
Hi, Mike Will back here in Yankton halftime. Mount Marty has got the lead over Hastings in men's play. It is 34-18. Hastings is trailing here in this ball game. The Lancers got off to a quick start over Hastings, and the Broncos are having a tough time putting the ball in the hole here tonight. In the first half, Hastings hitting only 23% for the ball game. They are 5 out of 21 from the field, 23.8%, and we're 4 out of 12 on the three-pointers for 33%. We have knocked down all 4 of our free throws so far in the ball game. Mount Marty, they're hitting 51.9% from the field. They are 15 out of 27. Lancers are 2 out of 8 on three-pointers. 25% or 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. 57%. The Broncos have got 6 turnovers in the ball game. 2 turnovers for the Lancers. Rebounds, the Broncos have been killed on the glass tonight. Mount Marty, 19 total rebounds compared to 10 for Hastings. Lancers have 5 offensive rebounds and 14 on defense. Hastings with 1 offensive rebound and 9 on defense. Lancers have 9 assists in the ball game. They've got 1 blocked shot, 3 steals. Hastings has got 4 assists, 1 blocked shot, and 2 steals. Points in the paint, 22 for Mount Marty. Hastings with 2. 34-18. Mount Marty has dominated this first half of play. Hastings getting 6 points in the ball game from Duran Hall here in the first half on a couple of three-pointers. Ben Boudreau, he has got a three-pointer, and he's 2 out of 2 from the line. He's got 5 points. Cameron Caraglio has got a three-pointer for 3. Rufus Cobb has got a couple of free throws for 2. David Hickman has got a field goal and 2 points for the Broncos. Leading the way so far from Mount Marty, their leading scorer, Tash Lundy. He's got 14 in the game. Lundy has hit 1 3-pointer right there at the end of the first half, and he's got 4 2-point field goals, and he's 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, so he's got 18 in the game. 6 points for Jared Lopez on 3 field goals. He's 0 out of 1 from the free throw line. Mac Ryan has got a 3 and a 2. He's 1 out of 2 from the line. He's got 6 points. Rugby Riken has got a couple of field goals and 4 points. Anuka Kott has got a field goal for 2. Brandon Garcia has got a field goal and 2 points. Again, the Lancers have got the lead over Hastings College here at the break. The score is 34-18. Women's ball game earlier tonight. It was Hastings beating Mount Marty by a score of 75-60. Broncos got 23 points in the game from Ann Bowes, 21 from McKenna Yates, 13 from Mariah Avila. So the Broncos, they go to 4 wins, 1 loss on the season. 2-1 now in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. They'll play an exhibition game tomorrow at Augustana College up in Sioux Falls. That'll be a 2 o'clock game tomorrow afternoon. Then they come back home during the Thanksgiving break and play a non-conference game on Saturday against Bethany College out of the KCAC. That'll be Saturday at Lynn Farrell Arena. Game time will be at 2. We'll have that game for you on Saturday, beginning with a pregame show at 1:45. Other women's college basketball scores tonight. It was Dakota State beating Northwestern in Orange City. The final score of 62-59. Morningside got by Waldorf 78-71. Concordia all over Midland tonight in Seward, 92-41. It was Dakota Wesleyan beating Briar Cliff, 79-65. And Doane all over the College of St. Mary's in Omaha tonight, winning by a score of 85-34. In football action, from the state high school football playoffs in Lincoln today, Norfolk Catholic winners in Class C2. They beat Bishop Neumann by a score of 27-13. Wahoo won in Class C1, knocking off Central City today, 47-7. Tonight in Class B, Bennington is playing Omaha Skutt. 34-18 is our score here at halftime. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Hastings College Basketball.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
All right, back here in Yankton again, it's a 34-18 lead for the Lancers here in this. Hastings, their last lead was at 9-8 here in the first half. Then the Lancers, they went on a 14-0 run over the Broncos to grab a 22-9 advantage. And the Broncos have not sniffed the lead since. They're down 34-18 at halftime. Again, the Broncos hitting only 23% from the field here in the first half at 5 of 21, 4 out of 12 from three-point territory. And the Lancers with a lead over Hastings College, 34-18 at halftime. That's the halftime show brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings. We've got the second half coming up. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
The halftime show has been brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Need Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
You are listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Simple Arena in Yankton, South Dakota. Charlie Bender Court here as we get set to go the second half. Hastings and Mount Marty, the Lancers are leading in this ball game. A score of 34-18. They used a 14-0 run in the first half of play. After Hastings had a 9-8 advantage, Lancers rattled off 14 points in a row to take control of the game at 22-9. And the Broncos shooting only 23% here in the first half. They have fallen behind. We're down by a margin of 34-18 as we get ready for the second half here tonight. Second half brought to you by Bosselman Energy, offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. We're underway. Hastings will have the opening possession here in the second half, shooting to our basket to our right. Driving the ball in the hole there is going to be Deron Hall, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Was it tapped out of his hands? It was. Knocked out of his hands there by Mac Ryan of Mount Marty. So Hastings will play things in. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Hastings will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. Deron Hall will trigger things in. They lob it here to Miles Simon. Ogulunde, right side of the lane. David Ogulunde takes it down right side. Can't put up a shot. Down to Hall. Deron Hall takes it into the paint. A fake. Can't put up a shot. Down in the corner. Ogulunde for three. And he was out of bounds. Received the ball deep in the right corner, and he was out of bounds. Turnover number 7 in the ball game now for the Broncos. Mount Marty has got 2. 34-18. Mount Marty has got the lead here in the second half. Jensen with the ball. To Lopez, to Jensen, to Lunde inside. Tash Lunde double teamed. He forces up a shot, and he's going to be fouled in a traveling violation. He was surrounded by a couple of Broncos there. And a traveling violation is called on Lunde. That's going to be the third turnover on Mount Marty. So Hastings will come back the other way. 19-17 left in the game. Mount Marty 34, Hastings 18. Ogulunde with the ball for the here on the near sideline to Miles Simon. Now to Deron Hall around the screen. Deron with it now. Dribbling down the right side of the lane. He stops. Has to get rid of it. He does to Miles Simon. Now to Ben Boudreau. Sends it back inside to Simon. His shot is up there. No good, but he's hacked on the arm. And Miles Simon will go to the free throw line. Mac Ryan is going to be hit with a personal foul. That's going to be his first. It's going to be Simon going to the free throw line. Miles is 6 out of 7 on free throws so far this year. 85% from the line. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. Now 34-19 is the score. Mount Marty has got the lead here in the second half as Simon will throw the mark. His second shot is up there. It is good. So Miles Simon, the 6'3" junior out of Wahoo, Nebraska, gets the pair of free throws. The Broncos are back to within 14, 34-20 here in the second half. They lob the ball inside to Lunde. Lunde kicks her back out over on the wing. That's Garcia. His shot is up there and in. Brandon Garcia just inside the three-point ring. He scores. He's got 4 points in the ball game. 36-20 now. Mount has got the lead. Boudreau with the ball to Ogulunde. Behind the Simon screen. Now Miles gets the ball. Miles Simon dribbling with it. Bounce pass comes to the near side. Ben Boudreau. Man-to-man defense here for the Lancers. Back outside. Here's Johnson for three. That shot no good. Rattles out of there. Rebound comes out of Jared Lopez. Lopez to Brandon Garcia. Hustling back the other way at the free throw line. Bounce pass down low to a Lundy. Goes up with a shot knocked out of his hands. Out of bounds, and it's going to be Lancer ball. They will inbound baseline left side underneath their own basket. 17:56 to play. Lancers have a 16-point lead here in this one, 36-20. They get in right underneath the hole. A shot there by Ryan, no good. Bound for the rebound. It is loose, and now we've got a jump ball called. Hastings wanted a timeout, but they never got possession of the ball. Now they're going to give it to Mount Marty. They'll inbound from underneath their own basket here. Brandon Garcia will inbound the ball here for the Lancers. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Garcia will get things into it. Jake Jensen. Free throw line extended. Right side. Jensen with the ball. Has to get rid of it. He does. Garcia's got it. Now to Lunde. Drives around Ogalade for Hastings, and a foul is going to be called. David Ogalade picking up the personal foul for Hastings. That's going to be his second. Lunde will go to the free throw line here for the Lancers. He's got 14 in the game. 3 out of 4 from the line. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. He'll get one more. Lunde now 15 in the game. Averages 23.9 on the season. The Lancers are out to a 17-point lead. Here comes the next shot, and it's up there. Good. A miserable outing here for the Broncos in this one so far. 38-20 is the score. The Lancers have the lead. 2.5 minutes into the second half here from the Simple Arena in Yankton. Driving the ball to the basket there is Deron Hall. He scores. Hall has now got 8 points in the game. He's hit a couple of three-pointers in the ball game. Now 38-22 is the score. Lancers have the lead. Garcia, right side of the lane, kicks her out here to Tash Lunde. Bounces off a defender, gets it into the hands of Jake Jensen. Top of the key, now to Ryan. Ryan now to Jared Lopez. To Lunde, left side of the lane, double team. Jump pass goes down in the corner, back out on the wing to Garcia. His shot from 15, no good. Tap try, no good. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch there by Jared Lopez. And the Broncos will bring her back the other way. Hastings College basketball tonight brought to you in part by Pinnacle Bank, by Highland Dairy, and by Teammates of Nebraska. 38-22. Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Ogalunde with the ball for Hastings. Moves it down on the baseline on the dribble. Contact made, and a foul is going to be called here on the Lancers. Jake Jensen picks up the foul. That's going to be his third. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Johnson tries to go back to a Deron Hall. It's through his fingertips. Turnover on Hastings. Back at the other end. Driving for the hole is Tash Lunde, and he scores. Lunde now with 18 in the ball game. It is 40-22 now. Mount Marty has got the lead here. Here's a Hall with the ball down in the corner. Shot by Johnson. That one won't go. Ball is lost out of bounds, and it's going to be off of the fingertips of Miles Simon, and Mount Marty will come back the other direction. Hastings College basketball for you tonight here on Extreme Sports. Get Hastings College men, they'll play away from home. They'll play in Illinois Saturday and Sunday. Joliet, Illinois, playing St. Francis and St. Xavier as they take a step away. Taking a little trip during the Thanksgiving holiday. There's an entry pass there. They're trying to get it to a Jensen. Ball put away, and a foul is going to be called here. The Broncos going to be hit with a foul. I think it goes on Deron Hall for Hastings. They inbound the ball here. A shot from the corner. Good by Jake Jensen, a three-pointer. 43-22. 4 minutes into the second half here tonight from Yankton. Lancers are putting it to the Broncos. There's a Deron Hall with the ball to Ben Boudreau. Miles Simon drives the ball down the lane, and the shot goes around the rim twice, falls down through the hole. As Simon falls out of bounds, he was hit on the play and a foul called. The bucket is going to count. The foul goes on Jared Lopez. That's going to be his first. Miles Simon gets his first field goal of the ball game. He's now got 4 points. It's now a 43-24 score. Lancers have the lead. A shot from the free throw line, no good by Miles Simon. And the rebound comes down here to Tash Lunde. Lunde to Brandon Garcia. Brings it across the midcourt stripe here. Garcia dribbling with the ball. Stops at the top of the circle here. Goes over to Mac Ryan. Bounce pass down to Lunde. With his back to the basket. Now there's the double team. Lunde is going to be tied up in the play. Jump ball is going to be called. Broncos getting the double team. The jump ball is called. A turnover on Mount Marty. That's going to be their fourth of the ball game. Hastings will come back the other way, trailing by a score of 43-24. The Broncos have 24 points on the board in about 22 minutes of playing time. Shot from the corner, up and in. Ben Boudreau hitting the three-pointer for the Broncos. 43-27 is the score now. Approaching 15 minutes to go. Garcia's got the ball left side of the lane. They reverse the ball, gets it out here to Jensen. Jensen, bounce pass there. Jared Lopez spins toward the baseline, goes for the goal, and shot hits the other side of the glass. Now the ball is loose. Lopez grabs the ball back, and the Broncos are going to tie him up. Lopez was on his back just to the left of the lane. The Broncos got in there and tied him up as David Hagman got in there to force the jump ball. But the possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Lancers. So Marty will play things in underneath their own basket. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a Jensen circling around, spinning, throwing up a shot. It's off of the back iron, no good. Tip try is up and in, he's fouled into play. So Jensen misses on the shot, but Tash Lunde was right there for Mount Marty to get the tip and knock it down through the hole. And he is fouled into play here. Going to the free throw line will be Lunde. He's now got 20 in the ball game. It's 45-27. Hastings is trailing in the game. Lundy's free throw is up there. It's good. He's now 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. And now the Lancers lead by 19 points here in this ball game. And Boudreau with the ball down to David Hagman. Hagman free throw line extended. Right side, dribbling with the ball to David Ogulande. Uses a Simon screen, can't do anything with it. Now throws up a shot from 12. It's going to be no good. Jensen tips the ball. Lundy grabs it here for the Lancers. Lundy gets the ball to Jensen. He'll bring things up down the near sideline. Stops at the top of the arc. Bounce pass goes down to Lopez. Spins toward the baseline and goes for the goal and scores. Jared Lopez, he scores. He's got 8 points in the ball game. Todd Reardon wants to call a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 14:08 to play in the ball game. We'll take a break with a score. Mount Marty 48, Hastings 27. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products, from custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures. Remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, the Broncos are trailing here in the second half, 48-27. Hastings with the ball. Baseline jumper is up there. It's going to be a no good there by Hunter Hill. who's back into the ball game for Hastings. Rebounded here by Mount Marty's come back the other way. Lundy has got the ball over on the right side now. Dribbling it over there is going to be Ryan to Anuka Cott, who's back into the ball game, to Lundy. Lundy sends it back down in the corner. The Broncos staying with their man defense here. Lundy, his shot for three is going to be off of the left side, no good. Boudreaux chases the ball down for Hastings in the corner. Ben will put it on the floor and bring her back here for the Broncos, back in their offensive zone. Ogunlunde with the ball for the Broncos. Now to Duran Hall. Hall sends it across the top to Boudreaux for three. Shot good. Ben Boudreaux. That's his third three-pointer of the ball game. He's got 11 points, and the Broncos are down by 18, 48-30. Just by the 13-minute mark, and now the Lancers lose the ball out of bounds on the far sideline. 5 turnovers now for Mount Marty. Here comes Rugby Riken back into the ball game for the Lancers. And he was the quarterback in the football team this fall, so he moves from the fall sports into the winter sports here for the Lancers. David Hegman has got the ball for the Broncos now, their offensive end. Ogunlunde has got it, moves it down on the baseline. That's Hunter Hill with his back to the basket, throws it back out to Ogunlunde. 4-3, shot is up there, off of the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Jared Lopez. Here come the Lancers back the other way. Lundy in the lane draws a little traffic there, and a foul is going to be called. Tash Lundy will go back to the free throw line. Hunter Hill is going to pick up the foul. That's going to be his first. Lundy to the free throw line. He's got 21 points now in the basketball game. He is 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. Lundy will have a couple of shots here as he was mauled in the act of shooting. His shot is up there, rattles out, no good. Bronco basketball tonight brought to you in part by Butler Ballin Funeral Home and Cremation Center, by Busselman Energy, and by Hastings Irrigation Pump Company. 48-30 is the score. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Tash Lundy. Into the ball game now for Hastings will be Binder. Binder comes in. David Ogunlunde coming to the bench here for head coach Todd Reardon. It has not been a pleasant night here for the Broncos. Again, they hit only 23% of their field goals in the first half. Fell behind by 16 by halftime. Down by 19 points, 49-30. Binder comes across the top to Hegman. Drives the ball down the right side of the lane. His shot good. Hegman knocked down the plate. No foul called. David Hegman bounces one off of the glass and down through the hole. 49-32 is the score now. Broncos trailing in the ball game. Here's a Lundy with the ball. Brings it down here to Ryan. He drives the ball to the goal. His shot no good. Rebound Lopez. Lopez puts it up there left-handed and scores. Jared Lopez gets the offensive board in the putback. He's got 10 in the ball game. 51-32 is the score. Broncos trailing. Ben Boudreaux with the ball. Boudreaux penetrates down the right side of the lane, spins. He's knocked down in the play, and a foul is going to be called here on Jared Lopez. Lopez picks up his second. I think that's Boudreaux down for Hastings. He's slow in getting up. He's on his feet now. Boudreaux will go to the free throw line for the Broncos with 11 minutes and 36 seconds to play in this game. It's 51-32. Hastings is trailing as Boudreaux goes to the free throw line. 72% foul shooter in the season. 2 out of 2 from the free throw line here tonight. Sets, fires, shot up there, good. Here comes Damon Opdahl into the ball game now for Mount Marty. Opdahl comes in. Going out will be Jared Lopez. Boudreaux back to the line here for the Broncos. His shot is up there. That one is too strong. And the rebound comes down here to Anuka Cott. There's a long pass down the floor. They get it down there to Lundy, and he lays it in. Broncos slow in getting back there. 24 points now in the ball game for Tash Lundy. And it's a 20-point lead for Mount Marty, 53-33 over the Broncos. Hunter Hill with the ball. He backs up. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Lundy. Lundy to the far sideline to Rugby Riken. Riken cuts for the hole. His shot is up there off of the glass. No good. Binder with a rebound. Binder now to Boudreau down the near sideline. Ben with the ball as he dribbles over here against Opdahl. Boudreau trying to get away. Reverses the ball. Comes out on top now to Hagman. Hagman fakes the three. Dribbles down the right side of the lane. He's tripped on the play, and a foul is going to be called here. Hagman goes down. The foul is going to be called on Rugby Riken. That's going to be his second personal foul. Non-shooting situation. Hastings will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Eli Puddle coming into the ball game now for the Broncos. Brandon Garcia coming in here for Mount Marty. Boudreau is going to check out now for Hastings. 10 minutes and 46 seconds to play in the game. Hastings is trailing by 20, 53-33. Puddle with the ball. Now to Duran Hall, free throw line jumper, bingo. Duran Hall gets the jumper there. He's now got 10 points in the ball game. He had 28 on Saturday against Briar Cliff. Account with the ball, brings it to the near side to Opdahl. He reverses it, goes out to Garcia, takes it to the free throw line. Jumper is up there, no good. Rebound Hastings. Hagman with a rebound. Hagman near sideline to Puddle. On the dribble, moves it down on the baseline. Now to Hagman. Back outside to Duran Hall. Duran Hall gets away as he drives it against Ryan. Goes for the hole. A shot no good. Ball tapped out. Lancers have it 2-on-2. Back the other way. Garcia. His shot deflected off of the glass. Lundy had it. He lost it. Broncos come back the other way. Binder moves it down in the corner to Duran Hall. Out to Hagman for three. Shot good. David Hagman hits the three-pointer. He's got 7 points in the ball game. 53-38 is the score. Hastings trailing now with 9 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the basketball game. They're working inside to Tash. Kicks her back out. Brandon Garcia. Dribble penetration. Turnaround jumper from the elbow. Good. Brandon Garcia, he scores, and now we got a timeout called here. Timeout is called by Mount Marty. Timeout brought to you by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, the home of good food and great service. 9:29 to play in the game. We'll take a break. The Lancers 55, the Broncos 38. You're listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Welcome back to Hastings College Basketball with Mike Will.
And welcome back to the Extreme Sports broadcast booth. Brought to you by Hamilton Telecommunications, keeping you connected. 55-38 is the score. The Broncos are trailing here in the ball game. Our last lead was back there in the first half at 9-8. Then the Lancers rattled out 14 points in a row, and they haven't looked back. They lead now 55-38. There's a shot from the outside, no good. Three-pointer by Hagman. Ball goes out of bounds. The Broncos trying to save it. Hunter Hill couldn't come up with it. It goes out of bounds, and the Lancers will come back the other way. Here in the Hastings College women, they were winners tonight in the first ball game over Mount Marty, 75-60. And Bose led the way for the Broncos. She scored 23 points in the ball game here tonight. There's Opto, goes inside to Tash Lundy, and we have no answer for him. He puts it down through the hole. He's now got 26 in the ball game here for the Lancers. 57-38 is the score. Hagman tries it on the right side of the lane. Turnaround jumper is up there. It's going to be short. Hill saves it, but he's out of bounds. So it's going to be Lancer ball as they will come back the other direction here with a 57-38 lead. Trotting the ball up the floor here is going to be Brandon Garcia for the Lancers. Garcia dribbles to the top of the key. Gives it out to Ryan. To a Cott, right side of the lane. He backs up, kicks her back out. Lundy, top of the key now. Garcia works at the elbow. Can't go up for the shot. Now to Lundy. He's going to drive it toward the goal and score out for the window. Tash Lundy scores again. He's now got 28 in the ball game. 59-38 is the score. Hastings is trailing. Here's a Duran Hall. An off-balance shot is going to be short. But a foul is going to be called here on Mount Marty. It's going to be Duran Hall going to the free throw line. Hall has got 10 points in the game today. 6 in the first half, 4 in the second half. And the shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Just joining us, Hastings, miserable night shooting the ball, although a little bit better in the second half. We're now at 13 out of 37 for the game, 35%. Next shot is up there. It is good by Duran Hall. We're now 8 out of 10 for the free throw line. 59-39 has been all Mount Marty here tonight. Sets a 14-0 run in the first half. Garcia, a little runner down the lane, is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Rufus Cobb, who's back into the ball game. There's a shot by Binder from the near side for 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound Garcia for Mount Marty. Runs her back the other way to Opdahl. Free throw line extended right side. Opdahl dribbling the ball out here now as he backs up near the midcourt stripe. Gives it away to Brandon Garcia. Garcia goes over on the wing in the right side to Mac Ryan. Inside down to Cotton. He loses the ball out of bounds. It was poked out of his hand there by Rufus Cobb of Hastings. So it's going to be Mount Marty playing the ball in baseline left side underneath their own basket. 20-point lead here for the Lancers. Mount Marty looking for their 6th win of the season here tonight. There's a shot from the elbow. No good by Ryan. It misses everything. Goes out of bounds, and Hastings will play things in. Bronco basketball for you tonight here on Extreme Sports. We'll have a women's game for you on Saturday afternoon. Hastings College will take on Bethany out of the KCAC on Saturday afternoon at 2. Be on there with a pregame show at 1:45 here on Extreme Sports. Johnson's shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Mount Marty. Here come the Lancers back the other way. We're down to 6:45 to play here in this one. Brandon Garcia with the ball now to Damon Opdahl. Inside to Akot, and he jams one home. Anook Akot jams one home for Mount Marty. That's going to be his second field goal. He's got 4 points. 61-39 is the score. Binder with the ball for the Broncos. Now to Duran Hall. There's a pass inside. It's going to be deflected away there from Simon. Turnover on Hastings, their 9th for the ball game. And Mount Marty will bring the ball back up the floor across the midcourt stripe. Garcia drives it, dishes. His shot is going to be no good. That's Phelan Schroeder who's into the ball game now for Mount Marty as the Lancers go to the bench here with a big lead. Johnson comes over here to Binder. Maverick Binder out to Duran Hall. Back outside, Johnson for 3. That shot won't go. And a rebound comes down to Mount Marty. 5:39 to play in this ball game. 61-39. Brandon Garcia with the ball. Garcia hands it away to Ryan. The ball poked away. It's picked up by Hastings running back the other way. Shooting and scoring is Eli Puddle, who just came back into the ball game. Puddle gets the steal. He gets the field goal. That's his first points in the night. 61-41. Broncos down by 20 here in this one. Brandon Garcia now to Ryan. Ryan trying to get away from Puddle. Reverses the ball, goes to Garcia, and he loses the ball out of bounds. 7 turnovers in the ball game now for Mount Marty. And now Hastings going to send some new guys into the ball game as well. Christian Pujols is going to come into the game, a 6'3" junior out of Miami, Florida. So Todd Reardon going to his bench. Pujols has got it. Free throw line extended inside. Back on top, dribbling the ball down the lane and scoring on the play is Deron Granger. So Granger, we haven't seen a whole lot of this year. Deron Granger gets the field goal there for Hastings to make it a 61-43 ball game. Down to 4.5 minutes to go. Jake Jensen with the ball. Jensen gets it inside, and a left-handed shot is up there and in. Schroeder gets the field goal on the assist from Jake Jensen. And the Lancers go back on top by 20, 63-43. Puddle with the ball for the Broncos to Deron Hall. Broncos working against the man-to-man defense. Pujols takes a three. That's way off of the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Jake Jensen. 4 minutes to play here in this one. Jensen down the near sideline. Calls for the screen. He gets it. Jensen can't put up a shot. Goes over to Garcia. Free throw line extended right side. We're down to 15 on the shot clock. Brendan Garcia dribbling with the ball for the Lancers. Down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. Garcia has still got it. Garcia throws it down in the corner. Jensen for three. Shot is up there. Rims off, no good. Rebound comes down to Hall. Deron Hall dribbles behind his back and then loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds. Taking it up down the near sideline. 10 turnovers now on Hastings here in the ball game. Evan Humphrey going to come into the ball game now for Hastings, a 6'2" sophomore out of McCook. Boy, it has not been the Broncos' night here tonight. Shooting has been next to atrocious tonight. 34% from the field for Hastings. 15 out of 43 from the field. And we're down by 20 here in this one. 63-43. And now we're going to have a foul called on Puddle. That's going to be his first. No free throws. It'll be Marty playing things in here on the near sideline. Damon Opdahl will inbound the ball here to Rugby Riken. Now to Jensen on the far side to Opdahl. Free throw line extended. There's an entry pass to get inside, and Pujols is going to be hit with a personal foul. First foul on Pujols. We're down to 3:05 to play. Here in the state high school football championship games today. Norfolk Catholic, they won in Class C2. Wahoo beating Central City in Class C1. Bennington is playing Omaha Skutt tonight in the Class B state championship game. Opdahl from the baseline and shot good, a three-pointer. Damon Opdahl throws up the three-pointer from the deep left corner. It's now 66-43. Hastings is trailing in the game. Pujols with the ball. Far sideline, that's going to be Eli Puddle as he takes off. He drives it inside. The shot's going to be blocked down by Jensen. Ball is recovered here by Mal Marty. They go 1-on-3 and a shot off the window. Good. Schroeder gets the field goal there. He went 1-on-3 against the Broncos and scored it. Mal Marty down by 25 in the ball game. 68-43. Here's a Pujols with the ball down for the Broncos here at the top of the key. Pujols driving the ball inside. Kicks it out. Three-pointer. Throwing up there. That one's going to be no good by Humphrey. And the rebound comes down here to Mount Marty. The near sideline. Rugby Riken with the ball. 2 minutes to play in the game. Rugby Riken drives it. Throws it down in the corner. Spinning. And we have a whistle. And a foul. Jake Jensen with a nice spin move right side of the lane there. But a foul is going to be called on Hastings. Non-shooting situation, I believe, and it's going to be Mount Marty playing things in from underneath their own basket. 1 minute and 51 seconds to play. This one has not been in doubt here since about midway through the first half when Mount Marty went on a 14-0 run to take control of the game at 22-9. Mount Marty led at halftime 34-18, and the Broncos have not been able to mount a drive here in the second half, and they're now trailing by 25. A shot from the right baseline is going to be a no good. Offensive rebound comes down to the Lancers. Sutton Aaron, who's into the ball game. Now to Rugby Riken. Here's a shot up there and in. Schroeder hits another one. He's now got 6 points in the ball game. 70-43. Hastings is trailing the ball game. Puddle with the ball. A minute and 10 seconds to play. There's a pass underneath the hole here. And another pass is going to be tipped and intercepted. Turnover number 11 in the ball game for the Broncos. We're under a minute to play here in this one. 70-43. Mount Marty going to win their 6th game of the season here tonight. Hastings going to drop to 1-4 after this one. Pujols back the other way. His shot is up there. It's going to be good. Pujols gets the field goal. Coming into the ball game now is going to be Jarek Funkhauser, a 6'6" sophomore out of Longmont, Colorado. 70-45 is the score. The Broncos are going to drop to 1-4 after this one. This will be the 3rd straight loss now for Hastings in the conference. They've got some work to do here when we come back from the Thanksgiving holiday break. Rugby Riken has got the ball here for the Lancers. Riken throws it to Opdahl. Bounce pass goes inside. That's going to be Schroeder with the ball. Schroeder now in the deep right corner. Schroeder gets the ball back, spins toward the baseline, puts up a shot and scores. He comes off of the bench. Schroeder's now got 8 points in the ball game. 72-45 was the score. 13 seconds to go. Pujols with it at the top of the key. Drives the ball to the basket and scores. Pujols gets his 2nd field goal of the ball game. Mount Marty will play things in here in the backcourt. 6 seconds to go. Rugby Riken will bring the ball up, and that is going to be your ball game. Mount Marty is going to win this thing 72-47 over at Hastings College tonight. Broncos have dropped to 1-4 on the season, 0-3 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Their next game will be coming up on Saturday in Joliet, Illinois against St. Xavier. Broncos will play on Saturday and Sunday against St. Xavier at 8 and against St. Francis at 1 on Sunday afternoon. Lancers, they improved to 6 wins, 2 losses. They're now 3-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Mount Marty wins it 72-47. Back with final totals after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Deck the halls with stunning holiday decor from Bob Sass Flowers. This season, let us assist you in turning your home or business into a winter wonderland with custom floral arrangements, wreaths, tree trimmings, mantle garlands, and elegant holiday fresh or permanent outdoor pots. From cozy Christmas charm to oohs and ahs sparkle, we can design it all just for you. Call today or stop in to Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, and let us personalize your holiday decorating. Bob Sass Flowers, bringing your holiday vision to life, one beautiful bloom at a time.
Welcome back to Hastings College Basketball with Mike Will.
So Mount Marty knocks off Hastings tonight. Final score 72-47. Here in this one, the Broncos fell behind 34-18 at halftime, and they lose, not mount a challenge in the second half. They lose by a score of 72-47. Ben Boudreau leads us in scoring tonight for Hastings. He scores 12. As Duron Hall, he chipped in with 11. The other scores for Hastings, David Hagman had 7 points in the game tonight. 4 points for Miles Simon. 4 points for Christian Pools coming in late. Cameron Raggio had 3 points in the game. Eli Puddle had 2 points. Ron Granger also with 2 points in the ball game tonight for Hastings. Leading the way for Mount Barney was Tash Lundy as he scores 28. Jared Lopez also in double figures with 10. Hastings no answer tonight for Mount Barney. Again, the Broncos had the lead at 9-8 in the first half before Mount Barney went on a 14-0 run to take control of the ball at 22-9 with about 8 minutes to play in the first half. Lancers led at halftime 34-18. They go on to win tonight over Hastings by a score of 72-47. The Broncos have now lost 3 conference games in a row. They are 1-4 on the season, now 0-3 in conference play. Again, the final, Mount Barney 72, Hastings 47. Stick around, the Bronco postgame show is coming up next on Extreme Sports.
You have been listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy. And by Teammates of Nebraska. Stay tuned. The Bronco postgame show is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
The Bronco postgame show is brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney.
So back here, Hastings loses this ball game. Final score of 70-49 tonight to the Lancers of Mount Barney as Hastings loses their third game in a row, their third conference game in a row. Final shooting numbers in the ball game tonight. Hastings hitting only 36% from the field, 17 out of 47. Broncos were 7 out of 23 on three-pointers, 30%. 8 out of 11 from the free throw line, 72%. The Lancers 29 out of 56 today, 51%. 4 out of 13 on three-pointers, 30%. 8 out of 12 from the free throw line, 66%. Broncos crushed on the boards tonight, 33-18. Mount Barney had 7 offensive rebounds, 26 on defense. Hastings with 1 offensive rebound tonight. 1 offensive rebound and 17 rebounds on the defense, and we were out-rebounded 33-18. Hastings with 6 assists, 4 steals, had a blocked shot with 11 turnovers. Mount Marty had 17 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocked shots, and 8 turnovers. Leading rebounder for Hastings in the ball game today was David Ogulande. He had 3 rebounds to top that chart. Tash Lunde had 10 for Mount Marty. So again, the Lancers, they beat the Broncos. Final score of 70-49. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
So the Hastings College women, they won the first ball game tonight over Mount Marty, 75-60. It was Ann Bowes leading the way, came off the bench to score 23 points for Hastings. She hit 4 3-pointers in the game today. McKenna Yates had 21 points. So Hastings now 4-1 in the season, 2-1 in the conference. They'll play an exhibition ball game tomorrow at Augustana up in Sioux Falls. That'll be a 2 o'clock start tomorrow. A return home for a non-conference game Saturday afternoon against Bethany College of Kansas. That game will be at 2. Well, I would for you here on Extreme Sports, beginning with a pregame show at 1:45 on Saturday. The Hastings College men, they lose to the Lancers tonight. Final score of 70-49. The Broncos' next game will be on Saturday afternoon in Joliet, Illinois, as they take on St. Xavier. That'll be an 8 o'clock start, actually Saturday night. They'll play as St. Xavier, and then they'll hang around and play St. Francis on Sunday at 1. So in the split, the Hastings College women, they were victorious tonight. The men coming up short in the nightcap. That'll wrap things up from the Simple Arena in Yankton, South Dakota. For Extreme Sports, this is Mike Will.
The Bronco postgame show has been brought to you by Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. Hastings College Basketball is an exclusive presentation of Extreme Sports.
I need here. So as much as I like the spot for Mississippi State, the numbers kind of back it up. I just don't know that Ole Miss has a lot to play for here. Yep. And in a rivalry game,